Hey, what's good with y'all, man? What's up with everybody? If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're not new here, still, what's good, man? What's good? What's good with everybody, man? What's good with y'all, indeed? What's up with everybody? What's good with y'all, man? I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get in here before I get started. What's up, man? What is good with y'all, indeed? Yo, what's up, Nippy? Yo, what's up, Logan? What's good with everybody, man? What is good, indubitably? Give me a second. I'm gonna pull my chat up, but I found some pictures that I like. Just hang on. I'm gonna pull everything up. I gotta get my chat set up. But once that's good and going, I'm thinking that I'm kind of like jumping to this first page. I'm thinking I'm gonna jump right into this first page. I don't really know if it's gonna be horror themed the way that it was, but how do you control the ink so well? I think that I'll be honest with you. I think it's a matter of, for one, the more that you do it, it most certainly helps. It's very like trial and error. It's very trial and error. I think that's like one of the more important aspects of doing whatever I be doing. Whenever I be doing these kinds of streams, you definitely learn the more that you do. It's been like a journey of just experimenting. You have to keep on experimenting. I have good days and bad days, but you definitely learn the more that you do, and everything also comes down to pressure control too. But that really is built up through the process of doing. Yeah, you could like read the technical stuff, but what I found helped me the most was, even if you mess up a little bit, you have to just keep on experimenting. That's like one of the more important parts. That's been like one of the more confusing parts of the journey. But it doesn't, like I said before, it's one of those things where you build it up over time. Even things like pen control, pressure control, all that. It comes the more that you do. You said blueprint? What do you mean by that? Definitely comes the more that you do. Like this little pen right here, this one's a little bit more dried out than usual. What I would normally use. I'm still make it work though. I'm gonna still most certainly make it come together. But yeah, man, a lot of these kinds of pages that I do, it's very experimental. These can be very experimental. And it's real hit and miss too. It's called muscle memory. I mean, yeah, to a degree. Yo, thank you for the roses too. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, what's up, Liv? I don't know if muscle memory is all that it is either though. I feel like that's a little bit misleading. But you definitely learn more. You learn as you keep on experimenting. This page is gonna be pretty straightforward. I found this picture. I found a couple of pictures that I really liked of this character. Once I add in some more of his like details and stuff, it'll be a lot clearer as to who he is. It'll be way clearer. Just give me a second as like I draw on some of his features and stuff. What character is it? I bet you won't be able to guess. I bet you will not be able to guess. And is that a donut? Nah, not quite a donut. You're kind of you seeing what you want to see, bro. This ain't like no Krispy Kreme ads going on. Ain't nothing like that. Definitely seeing what you want to see. It's the guy from Demon Hunter. No. This one is gonna be kind of right along some stuff that I've done before, but I had a character that I wanted to try. I wanted to do something that was a little bit more like, how I explain this? Krispy Kreme. Yeah, they think this is a Krispy Kreme ad. No, that's not the case at all. Bro, I won't even lie. Oh, Naruto is Madura. Nah, it's not Madura, bro. Yo, thank you for the You're Awesome too, Asian Decode. Kakashi Sensei. You say Itachi is Sasuke or dude with Haku. AI. Nah, not an AI. Bro, y'all over here playing with these AI allegations. Y'all gonna trick the little bot they be reviewing. Y'all gonna trick the little bot they be reviewing on my page whenever I be doing these. Please, y'all gotta relax with the AI allegations, bro. I be fighting for my life sometimes with those. Muscle memory, all muscle movement stores muscle memory, playing guitar, etc. I take that you're like into playing instruments and stuff. I thought it was Raphael too. That's definitely pretty dope. I mean, I'm not saying I would never expand out to instruments and things too. I think that all that stuff comes down to just like motor control, muscle movement, Everything is connected, even when it's not, I think. But you know what? Hey, somebody said something. They wrote something in one of my comment sections. I couldn't remember where it was from, but it was somebody said I was like a Parkinson's. It was like I sat there and mastered Parkinson's. I don't have Parkinson's disease, but all that stuff it aligns. You know, like it's all connected. Everything is connected in some way, shape, or form. But nah, this isn't like a situation with like Parkinson's or something either. But all that stuff is like motor control, muscle, your brain, even when it's not. I'm gonna make his nostrils a little bit sharper to whomever this may be. Shredder. It's young Obito again. Zabuza. It's the chick with the yellow cat helmet, 21. That's Itachi. Nah, this ain't Itachi, Brody. You gotta lock in. You're being delusional, bro. You gotta lock in. Bro, you're nice with it. Yo, think you too self-made. But y'all talking about seeing donuts and seeing Naruto characters. I'm very confused as to why y'all would assume this is a Naruto character. Y'all just glazing Itachi. Y'all's usual Itachi glazing session, bro. It's clearly it's not Itachi Uchiha. I know he's the only guy with the lines. Bro, you gotta lock in, bro. This clearly is not Itachi Uchiha. It's crazy work. That's Luffy. How you doing that? Is that how you hold the pen? Kind of how I was speaking on it a little bit earlier, man. It's pressure control. The more that you do, the better you get. Everything is pressure, though. This is Wukong, surely. Bro, he got a headband and red eyes too. Bro, anybody can have a headband and red eyes, bro. You're jumping to conclusions. You're jumping to conclusions. You gotta lock in. You've gotta lock in, Brody. You caught up in a genjutsu right now. That's the problem. That is the problem. You caught up in the Matrix. Hey, but anyways, this isn't there's no donuts, there's no Krispy Kreme, there's no shenanigans, nothing of that sort. I need y'all to lock in though. I need y'all fully focused. I need full on. We need to be in sync. We need to be in sync right now. I need everybody locked in. I need everybody's full focus. Itachi. The hair is easy, but the face is so detailed. Thank you. What do you think about AI art? I think that it is. I don't know, man. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't know. I think that it's a situation where, like, at least it reminds me of like sampling music. But my issue with it is it's like, at least when people sample music, they gotta like actually sit down and try to make something instead of pressing a button and it makes it for them, you know? Like that's my issue with AI. I feel like with AI, somebody types in a prompt and it's a little bit less thought than if somebody were to literally flip something like a sample. Like you could press a whole button and it doesn't. Nah, 1,000,000,000% him. Nah, this isn't Itachi, Brody. Lock in. I feel like with AI, I don't know, man. You know, like I don't know if you're not really being as creative. You sitting there pressing a button. It's like it ain't fishing. I feel that exactly. Like yeah. I guess people be like, yeah, I'm an AI artist, bro. But I mean, I guess it's like you're taking somebody else's stuff. But I guess I'm taking somebody else's stuff too. I didn't make this character. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I had to at least sit down and experiment with actually putting stuff onto paper. Somebody that types into a prompt. Yeah, you got to learn how to use words really well. But it's different. It ain't the same. My brother and I used to draw when we were little, and he taught me. That's what's up, man. I like the two-handed rod. You do, thank you. I think that I really do think it's different. I think that AI is here, whether that's for the better or for the worse. It's like one of those things that can never be taken back. The lightning is already out of the bottle, or the genie's already been released. You can't just take something. You can't just like undo something like that existing, right? But I think that it's a little bit. I don't know if it's quite honest. And people be like, yeah, I'm an artist too. I be messing with prompts. You can be creative with it for sure, but I don't know if me taking somebody else's work and I could like if I was at least redrawing it or something, or if I like it isn't the same, bro. It isn't. Like I'm trying to play the devil's advocate a little bit. It's not the same. It isn't. Orochimaru, if he took over Sasuke. Is it Thundercats? No. Yo, thank you for the rose too. Where's the red coming from? It's coming from your imagination, bro. It's coming from your imagination. You gotta, you only seeing what you want to see. You are only seeing what you want to see. You peeking through the matrix, bro. Lock in. You gotta get focused. You got to get focused indeed. But kind of, yeah, man, that's my stance on AI art. I feel like me putting down the paintbrushes and telling the paintbrushes to paint me a Mona Lisa. Like, am I an artist or am I just kind of like an air control pilot? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I direct the plane, you know, like the little dudes that be standing in the airport with the little yellow light things, they be directing the planes. Like, does that make me a pilot because I'm directing the pilot? Does it make me a pilot because I'm directing the pilot where to go with the lights? You know what I'm saying? You ever trip on psychedelics? No, I don't take substances. Finally drawing Trunks? Nah, this isn't Trunks, bro. This is not Trunks at all. You said, what's good, yo? What's up, Decor? What's good, indubitably? Say Itachi? Good. Don't. You talking about like... I'm like looking at something. Hang on. Before I get too distracted. Try and make him seem like he's kind of hazy or something. Like you're caught up in some kind of little... Caught up in a genjutsu, bro. It's... Akaza? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know who that is. Medusa? No. This one isn't like Medusa or anything. I'm just kind of like putting some things down. I have some rough ideas. I'm gonna just come back to them in a second. Just bear with me though. It's that cursed Sasuke. No, this one really isn't Sasuke at all. From Demon Slayer. Google Akaza. This ain't Buddy. I'm telling you, this is not Buddy at all. But yeah, I mean, yo, let me ask you something. If you hop into a Tesla, bro, and you tell it to drive for you, like, are you still a driver or are you a passenger? Like, how are you making it look 3D? Because, bro, it's a part of the magic. It's a part of the magic indeed. Like, does it make me a pilot with trees on his head or something? You gotta lock in, Brody. That whole AI stuff is a Pandora's box. It's not trees. I'm not gonna fully like detail them in yet, but I had like a rough idea. The Azaron is genjutsu, yo. I had like a rough idea. Just bear with me though. Just bear with me. You gotta trust the process, bro. Who you drawing, Unc? You gotta tell me who you see. You got to tell me who do you see? AI art is a regurgitation that lacks the need for any creative input. But like the whole idea of regurgitation though, it's like technically speaking, this is a regurgitation too. I'm combining like multiple different Itachi. I think I just sat there and stitched on myself. I mean it's I don't know, but at least I feel like at least I'm like manually drawing out the character though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're using an AI prompt, bro, you're not. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to be a hater. But I think that there's definitely a difference for sure. There's definitely a major difference. This is recreation, not a regurgitation. Yoda. It's just like I don't know. People have really been trying to like people have really been standing on that hill to die for. How you getting the red? You're imagining things, bro. I just told you, bro. There's not a red on here. You're imagining things that are not there. You caught up in a genjutsu. Nah, bro. Whoever he looks like, he will. Bro, you caught up in a genjutsu, bro. Lock in. You are caught up in a genjutsu. It's like Ravens and Itachi. You might be right. You might be right. But yeah, I don't know. I think that the idea of just entering in a prompt and it doing everything for you, I don't know if that's the same as a person sitting down and like really making something. Even if it's a recreation, it's like you gotta use your brain a little bit. Not saying you don't use your brain at all for AI, but there are some cases where you might not be using your brain as much. That's the argument that I'm trying to make. That is the argument that I'm trying. The guy's tracing. That's why his camera's like that. LOL. You're funny. Yo, what's up, Solitude? Look like he's seen you to whatever shallow room there is in his timeline. Oh, you talking about Buddy? He will. He will. Top tier gaslighting, by the way. This guy's tracing. What colors do you use? Bruh, it's only blue on this paper. There's not a red. There was never a red. The red was the friends you made along the way. The red was the friends you made along the way. There never was a red pen. There never was a red pen, bro. It's just blue and blue. Strictly. Strictly. Y'all are imagining things. Your imagination. He gaslighting us. No matter what you decide from now on, I love you forever. Austin free-handed it. If y'all see red, y'all colorblind. Facts. There was never a red, bro. Tell them. Tell the people. Tell the people what they refuse to hear. Please tell the people what they refuse to hear. Please tell the people what they refuse to hear. Y'all caught up in this genjutsu though. Regardless of what's going down. Regardless. There was never a red pen. Blue only what? It's the mixture color. Alarm beep not going off. This is rare. What does that mean? Yo, thank you for the rose too. I appreciate you, monkey emoji. Eyes red, bro. There's never a red pen, brother. Trick with the pen. If he presses hard enough, it changes colors. Yeah, it's all based on intuition. It's all about the posture and the lighting, the way that your eyes perceive the way that the page comes together. It's really an optical illusion, bro. You know how like some David Blaine stuff. I think that's what dude's name is. Dude that was like he was in the ice. It's a trick with the pen. Alarm beep not going off. I'm trying to figure out. That man he's full on. I don't know what you got going on. There never was an alarm. Alarm bell is crazy. That man, he's trying to go to the ward, bro. Bro's trying to go to the ward. Catch a flight. Type of level genjutsu doesn't work on me. Nah, it's gonna work on you today, bro. You're cooked. You're already in it. It's already over for you, G. You already looked into bro's eyes. I've yet to do his design. I got over my artist burnout. Hey, I'm happy for you, bro. I know it can be rough sometimes. Yo, how did you do it if you don't mind me asking? What was it that like broke the spell? What pulled you out of it? What was it that was finally what was the aha moment, you know? Like what was the I'm gonna make his little collar like sharper. I want this one to seem hazy or something. I was looking at this Toby Rama idea, my grades. That'll do it. I wanted for this one to kind of seem hazy. This one gotta be alive. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, by the way, too, definitely don't forget to like this up. Definitely don't forget to like this one. Just tell free tap your screen. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Sweat. These little marks I'm making all on the side of him, I'm gonna make it to where he's kind of like, I'm gonna fully go through and detail everything out. I haven't yet. It's gonna be like just a rough little. I'm just adding little squiggles everywhere. Like the gray book, I see I need to put something on the page. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. This is gonna be right on the external part of this one. I think I'm gonna make his cloak more rounded or something. I was taking a lot of inspiration. I had like a lot of pictures pulled up, but I didn't want to just use only one. It was a few that I really liked. And honestly, I was trying to figure out the direction I wanted to go. I got you, my favorite sleepy AI seems so real. The sell these music in the beach gets me out of my block. You need one more microphone to make ASMR. 520 hertz. What does that mean? 520 hertz. I'm a little bit lost. I'm a little bit I'm a little bit lost. 520 hertz. I want to hear the pen destroy the paper. The only thing about doing that is you're gonna be able to hear like you're gonna be able to hear everything else. Maybe I won't never say never. Edward just be saying anything. Also, I look at my friend's sketchbook, seeing the artist sketchbook can give you that creative. Yeah, you get that spark. It makes sense. You got charged. You found the inspiration that you was looking for. You found the much needed inspiration. That's definitely what's up too, though, man. It's definitely what's up indeed. I'm glad that it worked out for you. I'm glad that it worked out for you. I know how it can be like. I know it can be very sometimey. No, it can definitely be sometimey. Very hit and miss. There's a balance. You're doing good, but keep it in mind. Yo, thank you too, Xavier. There absolutely is a balance. Just like figuring out wherever that line may be for you. Figuring out wherever that line may be, and you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overdo it. Let me like shape out his finger a little bit more. This part is where things are a little bit more serious. I gotta take this skill outside of high school. I know I know how to draw, but I gotta erase a lot. I mean, that's just your thing, bro. It's just your process. It's kind of just what comes with it. Whatever works for you. Even if we go about doing these differently. As long as you still bring to life whatever you're trying to bring to life, it's all that really matters. Everything else, kind of, it is what it is. But with these, we were talking about AI art and stuff. But part of the reason why I like to, I don't really mind messing up with these because it's kind of like you can make something that's more you. Like watching Once My Eyes Get Sleepy, I want to hear it's my thing. I mean, I can understand it. I think the cool part about it, as we get more and more immersed in this AI stuff that's going on right now, it's kind of like, it's not a bad idea to embrace what makes your art raw, what makes it human. I mean, yeah, if you want to make stuff that's of your best ability, but I do think that it's also worthwhile to embrace the mess ups too, because like I said, you don't want to only make perfect stuff because AI is coming through and making really perfect stuff too. I don't know. I think that it's all balanced. OMG, my goat, Itachi. You think this one's Itachi still? Itachi is crazy, bro. I don't know where y'all getting Itachi from, honestly. I want to make him kind of seem hazy. Like you in a genjutsu. You are caught up in a genjutsu. You seeing AI finna. I think you're racist for lame's messy art style is where it's at. I won't even say lame necessarily. I seriously think that it's worth considering. I think it's just worth considering embracing the more chaotic style of this art. Because like I said, it's going to get to a point to where AI can like mass produce everything perfectly. And while it's great, it's a great showcase of skill if you can make perfect art, but it's kind of just like, you put yourself in like a really weird position. You have like this really good artwork, but it's people going to think you're an AI. It's really weird. It's really weird. Let's make AI art a trend. No, let's not do that. I think that it already is a trend, but let's not stoke the fire any more than it already is. I mean, I guess you got free will, right? But oh nah. I think that maybe we shouldn't do that. You gotta think about the water. Artemy 2 Splash. I don't know what that is. Your local Itachi. I don't know where you're seeing Itachi at, bro. Itachi's kind of crazy. I had a rough idea. I had like a lot of pictures pulled up for this one, but I wanted to go in a different direction with it. I wanted to make him seem like he was caught up in a genjutsu or something. Maybe. Sasuke's older brother. Artemis too. Those ain't crows. Nah, you're imagining things. There was never crows on the paper. Nah, they're crows. I just didn't really detail them out the way that I wanted to. You're seeing exactly what you should be seeing. I was on the fence with. I wanted for him to kind of seem like he was hazy or something. That level of Genjutsu. I haven't seen somebody draw it since middle school. Fire. Yo, thank you too, clown. But the level of Genjutsu don't work on me. Nah, I didn't fully like detail out his like his design. I was in the middle. I was kind of like, I don't know if I wanted to make the crows hyper realistic. I don't think I want to keep them cartoony. I think that I want to find that in between where they're realistic looking enough, but it's not over the top where it seems out of place or something. I've had some pictures of him and Sasuke before where it'll be like one of the two and you'll see him on the side almost gaslit me. I got an Itachi TikTok right before seeing it live. Healthy Itachi will body Sasuke. I mean, no, he wouldn't, and I'm gonna tell you why. He wouldn't want to. He might do harm to him. He might harm him really badly, but I don't think he would kill him. Even if he wasn't like dying from whatever he was dying from. He wouldn't kill him. He would just maybe bring him really close. He might cause him psychological harm. But he wouldn't kill him. He would harm him just enough not to blow his cover. Itachi will whoop buddy. But then again, I don't know, man. I don't know. Sasuke is pretty strong too. But I don't know if Sasuke has ever really truly won a fight organically. Sasuke, as always, he either was calling on Orochimaru, or he was getting saved by Obito, or he was spamming his eyes and he got locked in a curse seal. Like, Sasuke is kind of, I'm not gonna say he's a bum, but Itachi was like all the way by himself, low key. He didn't really get the same stat boost. He was just raw power strength. It was unfortunate that he got sick though. You ain't seen the Itachi pump fake whenever they was fighting. Oh yeah, when he said you would get Genjutsu. I mean, he could have ended that fight with the Tsukuyomi if he wanted to. And what's crazy is Sasuke didn't even get the Tsukuyomi. That was something that was exclusively Itachi's. There's no other Uchiha, I don't think, not immediately, other than Itachi's friend, who had a really strong Genjutsu like that. But he did somehow give Sasuke his Amaterasu. Like he the GOAT, but not the GOAT. And people still hype up Sasuke. I think, bro, I like Sasuke as a character, but I think that, like, Sasuke, low-key, objectively speaking, is a bum. Like, think about it, bro. Think about it. Yes, by the end, he got really strong. Yes, he's the Indra reincarnate. Yes, he did everything that he did. Considering Itachi is older and had way more training, I would hope Itachi would win. I mean, that's true, but whenever they were around the same age, they had like they weren't. Itachi working with what Sasuke had, he was a lot stronger. I think that Sasuke needed a lot more of a push. He needed like an external push. Like low-key Sasuke, he had to be strong, but I don't know if he naturally was as gifted as bro. He still was able to stand strong though. He was still a prodigy. It just is whenever your brother is Itachi, you might not be like as much of a prodigy. Considering Shisui had the second or strong, I think that Shisui had the strongest Genjutsu ever. Like Shisui's base Genjutsu was stronger than Itachi's Tsukuyomi, which is crazy to say. But Shisui was broken. I can see why. I can see why they had to get rid of Buddy. Because had he stayed alive, he would have been a threat to the Leaf. Sasuke was hating on Naruto. That's why he wanted to get stronger. And really, you could really seriously argue that it wasn't too many points in the story where Sasuke was truly stronger than Naruto. Naruto was never bloodlusted. Like, Naruto never was, like, really trying to kill Sasuke. It was always, like, I'm trying to save my friend, or I'm gonna bring my bro back to the village and we're gonna beat some sense into him. Or even during the final battle, people argue with me all the time, like, oh, they were equally matched. No, they weren't. Sasuke was bloodlusted and Naruto wasn't. Sasuke was genuinely trying to kill that man, and Naruto was still talking about the power of friendship. They're not even. If Naruto wanted bro gone, he could have offed him. And that's not even considering the fact that Naruto was like, he had been fighting for days before Sasuke showed up. He had been handling the Ten Tails and Madara. Show would have been over without Kurama. Yeah, it would have. But you're right. I'll give that to you. You're absolutely right. Kurama, bro, had a magical dog living in him. But people be arguing with me, like, yeah, I get it. He's an Indra reincarnate. He got the Rinnegan, and he's doing everything he was doing. He's strong, right? But I mean, his bro was never trying to kill him. He had love for that man, bro. His bro loved him. Not in like a weird way, but just like he really cared about Sasuke. I mean, the village is lucky that Naruto never switched up, because had Naruto switched up, the leaf would have got destroyed. Well, it would have been from the Akatsuki or Pain. Honestly, the show could have been way different had Naruto just crashed out and went with Sasuke. I mean, it could have been way different. Let me see. Yo, what's up, Alien? And Naruto love, bro. If he wanted him gone, he would go himself. Accept our group chat request. Hey, I got you, bro. Yeah, they weren't equally matched. Sasuke he stole most of Naruto's chakra. Naruto didn't even have all the tail beast power because he had literally got a siphon from Buddy. That wasn't an even match at all. I'm pretty sure I feel like I can confidently say genuinely that had Naruto been bloodlust, Sasuke would have died. It's off of brute power. Yeah, it might have came close. Would it have been easy? No. But Naruto had like Sage mode and all the tailed beast and he had super Sage mode. He had infinite chakra basically. He could have sent bro to the shadow realm. Naruto goes crazy. Yo, thank you too, Jaden. And Sasuke is low-key Naruto Vegeta. I don't know, because I think that at least with Vegeta, like Vegeta clearly be getting finessed by the plot. I think that the dudes that was writing Vegeta, they had something against him or something. There was plenty of points where Vegeta could have prevailed, but somebody was obviously just hating on that man. I think I like Vegeta a little bit more than Sasuke. I don't know. I think I like Goku more than Naruto, but I think that I like Vegeta more than Sasuke. I think I like Goku a little bit more than Naruto, like as a character. I think Naruto was that's a hard one. That's a hard one for sure. I don't know if Dragon Ball is better than Naruto. Just off of what had the biggest impact on me personally. I never seen this method. Yo, thank you too, Jaden. I don't know. I think that it could really go either way depending upon who you're talking to. And going back to just what we was originally saying at first. I mean, I know it's some like diehard Sasuke fans in here. Like, yeah, he under the right circumstance, had he exhausted Naruto, he probably could kill Naruto if he wanted to. But I don't see that being like that wouldn't happen. That dude got too much plot armor. That dude got too much. What's good, Mbaria? You should be rich by now. Yo, I appreciate it, Floyd. Majin Buu is my favorite character. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if I got that far. I don't know if I got far enough into like the Majin Buu part. But I know there was a part in Super that I really liked. And it was whenever Buu, he wasn't even Majin Buu. He was just a regular Buu. He was fighting with Beerus. He wasn't trying to share the snacks. You know the crazy thing about Buu that I didn't even know? I had somebody that follows Dragon Ball a lot more than I do. Like they have like a deeper understanding of the lore. And they were telling me that Buu really was the first one to start messing with. You know how in Super they were messing with the God Key, and how in order to access their more powerful forms, they had to train with Whis and Beerus and all that. They said that Buu had God power already, because I think that he absorbed the Supreme Kai, but he just didn't know how to use it. So really that man was a threat. Buu low-key strong, and he's super strong. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot more to that. Buu was just absorbing people. Just like straight up absorbing people. No chance. No nothing. Planetary threat. Yeah, for sure. He wasn't really there to play. He was standing on business. But really everybody in Dragon Ball is a planetary threat. Aside from maybe Yamcha. But even Yamcha, compared to just the regular Joe Schmo human that's just going about life. I mean, could you imagine just like it's really Saiyan dudes. I don't even know if Yamcha is that weak. I think that Yamcha is just in the situation as when dudes compare base humans to... It's like comparing Johnny Cage to Superman. Like, Johnny Cage is obviously a superhuman, but against a dude that can shoot lasers out of his eyes and fly around, I think that Superman is a bum too, low-key. But that's like comparing him against Batman. Batman is a regular... saying Batman is a regular human is a stretch. He's definitely not a regular human. Yamcha's overrated. I appreciate... Yo, thank you too, Craig. Saying that Batman is a regular human is pretty not accurate. I think that Bruce Wayne might be a regular human, but Batman isn't. Hey, I was thinking about this earlier, and it really had me like thinking hard. So, do y'all think that is Batman Bruce Wayne or is Bruce Wayne Batman? Like, how does that work? Like, who's really playing who? Like, whenever stuff hits the fan, like, what do y'all like? How would y'all class? Like, is Batman Batman or is Batman Bruce Wayne? Like, even whenever that man is masquerading at the business meets, is he always in Batman mode or is he more? Like, I bet like somebody's gonna be like, that's the same thing. It's not. It's not. Bruce Wayne is Batman, but if people don't like Batman, he still has a ton of money to fall back on. But I'm saying like, if he doesn't have anything else, I seen somebody was telling me about like a comic or something where somebody like rewrote reality and made Batman broke. That's some real deal hating stuff right there. Rewriting reality and making your opposition poor. That's tough. It's extremely Bruce Wayne as the alter ego. Yo, what's up, Gage? I think that makes sense. I could believe it. But here, the idea of him having micro sleep and not really having a point of recharging, he's always in go mode. Batman be taking micro naps, micro sleeping. I don't know if he's ever truly just awake. And I wonder like how that came to be. Bruce Wayne is the alter ego. I can believe that. I can definitely believe that. It's like of the two, who's really the man on the front lines when stuff really hits the fan? Is he more Batman or are you more like when the mask comes off? Who is he really? Is he more Bruce or is he more Batman? Between the two. I'm just kind of adding some little like foreshadowing as to what I'm gonna do next. This is just some kind of like small details kind of things. He's nowhere near done though. I need this one to be right. I need for this one to be solid. Ichigo tough too. I don't really know too much about Ichigo. I won't even lie to you. I've heard of his name before. But as far as like the in and out, deepest of deep aspects of the lore, I'm more of a surface level person with it. I know Naruto and I know a little bit of Dragon Ball, but aside from that, I'm a simple guy. If I seen it, I think it's a matter of just investing time into it. Somebody mentioned this last night. Whenever that are y'all gonna see that Avengers Secret War whenever it drops? Y'all care that much about like y'all into Spider-Man and all that? What are y'all's thoughts? I'm gonna have to like rewatch a lot of the movies because I don't even remember what the heck is going on. I used to watch a lot of Bleach. I can believe it. I can believe it. Bleach. I've heard of Bleach. Bleach is one of the main ones. People be asking me about Bleach. What is the other one? It's not Black Clover. That's what it is. It's Black Clover. It's exactly what it is. It's a couple of little shows and things. Hey, whenever they finally release that Secret Wars movie, I'm gonna have to do my homework, bro. I'm gonna have to do some serious homework and catch up on everything that somebody would need to know. Just getting into it. Baki is another good one. I'm probably gonna see it, but after Iron Man die, I don't know if I want to watch it. You like Iron Man a lot or something? Was that like your favorite character? I can see it. I'm gonna be honest, man. Iron Man is cool, but I don't think Iron Man was ever my favorite. Out of all the Avengers, I think I like maybe Thor the most. I think Thor goes the hardest. Like I mean, like Thor, not nerfed Thor. Like him and Loki. I don't think Loki is an Avenger technically. I think him and Loki are pretty cool. He's in Doomsday. I just know that I got lost a little bit, man. I wanted to keep up, but there was so many things to delve off into. There was the side shows and it was basically a homework assignment. You couldn't just enjoy it as just like a passive watcher. He's in Doomsday. It's kind of adding some little. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kind of like make my lines more rough over here. He's actively fading away or something in typical Itachi fashion. Typical Itachi fashion. And honestly, even though I'm a little bit away from fully doing this, I might kind of add some of my omnilinear lines in the background too, just to make bro seem more alive. But I was kind of pulling from my drawing I did of Tobirama. I really like the Tobirama one I did a minute ago. I'm still like detailing his Mangekyo design. I keep caught up in a Genjutsu right now. She was gonna ban me. By the way, you see me, here you go. Let that happen to me, she ain't gonna ban you, bruh. Threatening to bed is crazy. Threatening to bed is crazy work. Yo, yo, you're not supposed to be you negotiate, bro. You won't get banned, bruh. Bro, why y'all over having like behind the scenes, y'all over here like threatening to ban each other, bruh? I gotta chill. Just chill, Brody. He's in Doomsday. Iron Man was my GOAT. I think the Hulk is pretty solid too. I think that I like Hulk though, not like weird human Hulk. It was a lot going on in the group chat last night, bro. That's tough. That is crazy too. It's a whole lot going on. Just have a good comment. It's a whole lot going on here. I'm gonna like fully detail out this man's trench coat. Banner Hulk is crazy. I mean, but like when he's just Hulk, regular schmegular Hulk. No special. He's just regular. No shenanigans. Like I need Hulk getting mad and throwing a car at somebody or something, bro. We can't be dilly dallying, bro. You got one job. One job. I get it. The man was scared of Thanos. Everybody and their mama was scared of Thanos. But yeah, I'm uncomfortable. Why are you uncomfortable? Your unnerved Hulk goes insane because every second he gets bigger and stronger. But now he's just a dude. Facts. Like, bro, by the time you call it Professor Hulk, you would have been more successful. I would have been able to figure something out, man. Professor Hulk is kind of a bum too. I know I'm throwing that word around a lot. I know, but by the time you contact Professor Hulk for assistance, he's pretty useless. I need you angry and throwing a car at somebody, bro. We don't need to be. Why are you in the Hulk form negotiating with people why are you using your words? You're the Hulk. That's not the old Hulk I was raised. You said like the Hogan. Unfortunately, he's cold. That's all I know. Hulk is cold. I seen one comic book where he was like a world breaker or something. I didn't read it myself, but I seen another dude. I'm more familiar with comics through watching people that are like a little bit more passionate. They'll give like the little breakdowns. They'll kind of detail everything out. Everything will get detailed in. Let me see. I'm a like full on. Somebody said the way that I was shading his jacket made them uncomfortable. I kind of like changed the way that I was filling it in. Just say, hang on. Yeah, that one. Yeah, he's been a world breaker. Another comic that I liked and a movie that I liked a lot too was Logan. I don't think Logan is in the Marvel universe, or the one that's like the most recent. But that one, I like that one a lot. That might be my favorite Wolverine depiction of him. Even though he was a little bit older, even though he was weaker, I like that movie a lot. And he had his daughter too. Logan is really good. It's awesome. I like Logan a lot too. I ain't gonna lie, and I can't really. My husband loves him because he definitely, that was like a cold depiction of bro. The first fight versus Thanos versus Hulk, it would have tore that spaceship up. I mean, I get it. Like, you know, Thanos is he's an intergalactic threat, and sometimes, I mean, you win some, you lose some. They can't have Hulk be too strong. I understand. They got to be entertaining for the movie. But he could have did something, bro. They didn't have to. They made him kind of scared, and Logan is full Marvel. No, but I'm saying like the MCU universe. I know that it's Marvel. I'm saying in the sense of like, okay, the real question now. I'm gonna give him his odd designs. for the people that are kind of like tweaking out, wondering what the heck is going on. I'm gonna still give him his. Hulk could have put straight hands on bro, knocked that glove and him out. Even if, look, I get it. All right, you can make the argument. Yeah, Thanos is strong. He's enhanced and blah blah blah. Fine. He could have did something, man. He could have did something. We don't gotta sit up and play like he's just like a bum. Like people was, we gotta put some respect on bro's name. We gotta really put some respect on bro's name. At the same time, it was not funny, man. They completely made him. He's literally the Hulk. He got disrespected like crazy. I know they couldn't let him be great, bro. They couldn't let that man just be great. Somebody behind the scenes was hating on him. I don't know why you would want to hate on the Hulk. I don't really know how the hate, like, what is there to even hate on? He's the Hulk. He ain't even Bruce Banner. I almost said Bruce Wayne, but definitely not the same. Definitely not the same guy. Definitely not the same guy. I don't want the crows to be the main focus, so I'm kind of like. I don't want the crows to be the main focus. Hey, just hang on. I need for it to seem like there's movement going on behind him. I'm telling you, I'm a girl watching the fights. At 5 years old, you love Jake the Snake. Haven't watched Logan yet? You saying I should? Absolutely. Absolutely should watch it. The gamma radiation OP. Yeah, no, he gets stronger. He gets stronger and stronger. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. But only watch it if you genuinely, if you're the kind of person where you need action constantly 24/7. It's like it got a little bit more substance to it. It's like some underlying themes going on. Like it genuinely seemed like something that they put a lot of love into that movie. Like it isn't too non-serious. Like it feels like somebody genuinely was trying to make something of value with it. I'm just kind of do like some rough sketches in the background. Let me make this one. Unc, you should join our group chat. I'm a little bit afraid to, bro. Send it. I heard it was really good. Definitely going to have to check it out. You should. Definitely check out Logan. Definitely check out Logan for sure. Like, Logan is alright. I feel like I would recommend watching Logan over the other movies. It was like X-Men Origin. That one was weird. When is that night of Bonnie gonna happen? You said yes? No. Bro, hey, I never promised that one, Brody. When the time is right. When the time is right, I won't even lie to you. But more than likely, I probably won't. If I do anything with Five Nights at Freddy's, I'll probably do something that's more general, more canon to the universe. Draw it, bro. Bro, the vibe gotta be right, bro. One thing that I've been telling you from the jump is that's something that's just a lot more niche, a lot more specific. If I were to draw, bro, I'll more likely draw his regular. I'll probably draw his regular depiction. But even then, I have been telling you for a minute that, like I said, it's really niche. The vibe got to be right. I'm not saying never, but I'm probably not going to do that immediately. I know I've been saying it for a while. But you should know by now. I don't really like to make promises on here. I don't want these to only seem like a bunch of crows flying around. I want it to seem like it's like genuinely, he's hazy. It's like he's kind of really becoming the ink or something, you know? And I'm making kind of like rough over here on this side too. Maybe I'll add some of my little line designs But this one, I really don't want it to be too smooth. It really needs to seem hazy. It really needs to be nice and hazy. Maybe I'll draw like the moon with his little Sharingan design on it. Who knows? I was like considering maybe some of my omnilinear designs behind, bro. But I didn't want to seem like it was too much going on here either. When is the big Bonnie coming? Get kind of how I was telling Nanik. I probably won't draw that Bonnie either. It's a lot of Bonnie requests. Probably won't draw that Bonnie either. Won't even lie to you. You've been live 3 nights in a row. Normally I'm a little bit more on top of things. Like I said, I've been kind of like slipping up. That caught me on my strange little inconsistencies. Normally I'm a little bit sharper, a little bit more in machine mode. I've been taking for storm damage, bro. Taking for storm damage. I'm gonna be back on it though. Definitely be back on it for sure. I just said you weren't gonna draw Itachi, bro. You know I gotta keep y'all on y'all's toes, bro. I can never just outright say what it is or what it isn't gonna be. One thing, I want this one to seem like it's moving, like they're really coming off of him or something. Even if it's just little. Just like little stray marks all around him. Like you really caught up in the genjutsu for real. Never say never. Yeah, honestly, never say never. But I don't know. I don't like what you're implying with that one, bro. What are you trying to say? What are you really trying to say? One day all the Bonnies gonna come together in an amazing unity. Honestly. It's gonna be a Bonnie synthesis, bro. All the Bonnies. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Just for y'all, man. Okay, wait, run it back. I missed it. You say you would join the group chat? Probably not. I won't even lie to you. Run it back is crazy. Like we need an instant replay. Where is he from? This character is from Naruto, and his name is Itachi. He's like one of the most glazed anime characters in existence. But for the one time, I'm drawing bro out. Even though it's been multiple times indeed. It's been multiple times indeed. Let me see. Yeah, he's from Naruto though, Japan. I'm giving him a lot of detail in the back. I only think there's some real life characters. I think the Bonnie drawing is on the horizon. But y'all speculating. But y'all speculating hard on this Bonnie Blue. Y'all gonna have like, hey, haven't seen you in a while. Yo, what's up, McDouble? Welcome. Long time no see. That's tough. McDouble. What's good indeed, man. I definitely remember your name and your profile picture. That's very random, but welcome back, bro. It'll be sometimes like I'll see familiar, like I want a McDouble twin. Bro, you gotta get you some DoorDash. I'll be real particular ordering it though. I've never got my DoorDash stolen, but I've had people steal my packages before. One of the craziest things somebody stole from me was like my contacts, bro. Somebody like, I don't know what you're gonna do with some pre-owned contacts, or not even pre-owned, bro. Custom contacts are custom. Like I don't know what you're doing. Like flipping contacts is crazy. I had somebody steal my contacts package though. Yeah, it's wild. They was really glazing us for real. Yeah, stole my contacts. Glazing us is crazy. Yeah, some custom, like, I mean, even glasses. What are you gonna do with some glasses that's not even tailored to you? Like, what is really going on, bro? I know times is crazy, but it had me upset, bro. That had me upset. Like, what are you even doing with that? Yo, but hey, I done went down some crazy rabbit holes. They be doing that. People will literally, if you stand still long enough, bro, somebody will steal you. I'm not even exaggerating. Working retail and stuff, you see it. People will literally, bro. I was at my job the other day and I found this box. It was like a frozen cheesecake, and somebody stole the cheesecake. I've never seen anything like that before. I've heard of people stealing Tide Pods. I've seen people clear beer. I've seen people clear. There was quite literally they stole the frozen cheesecake, bro. They stole the frozen cheesecake. I've never seen anything like that. Yes, Uncle. Are we getting our mod soon? You know what? Maybe. I might, yo, are you like, do you seriously want it? I might mod you eventually, Alien. Seriously, like, you being here. Seriously. But as long as we do seriously want it, y'all be a good mod. Okay. Are you being serious? Like, no trolling, no BSing. No more Bonnie Blue spamming either. Only if you don't spam Bonnie Blue. You said on my mom's. Okay. Promise no trolling, no BS. Okay. Deal. All right, y'all got it. Don't make me start exiling. Don't make me exile nobody, bruh. Don't make me exile, y'all. The exile trenches. No shenanigans. No shenanigans. It's better than the Bonnie. I'm telling you, bro. No shenanigans. He said we did it. No shenanigans. There's a couple people. Just like I said, no sketchy shenanigans, bro. He said we can't ask for Mia. Let me see. No shenanigans, bro. Finally, after weeks. Bro. Nah, bro. Y'all had me a little bit worried, but okay. I'll see y'all's vision. I'll see y'all's vision. After years, bro. I still want to add more layers. I think I still want to go through and add some of my omnilinear lines too. After eons. I think that I want to add more layers. Layer drawings are tough. Thank you, Dan. If I test life rules you want us to watch for, so we know. Just the only thing that I say, I don't mind people like saying whatever they say. Just the obvious people that spam, the prawn bots, bro. Just exile them. Anybody that's like a prawn bot, get him gone. How do you convince yourself to keep drawing after high school? Well, it was something that I did on and off for a very long time. And like I said, it gave me a way to center my attention. It gave me a way to center my attention, and it was something that I put down for like years and years and years. But upon trying to get back into it, I feel like I had a little bit more that I want to try. That's how I did it. That's definitely how I did it. You definitely learn. You got to keep experimenting, even though it might be times where it might not be as clear as you even want it to be. It might not be as clear as you may want it. But it's all experimenting. That's what I found. It's all experimenting. Let me get this. Let me get this nice and going. Try metallic. And how do you not be a perfectionist whenever you're drawing? You say it's pre-recorded. Nah, they playing, bro. I mean, I feel like in you going through the repetition of drawing, you sharpen yourself the more that you do. And that's honestly how, man. You absolutely, you gonna have some days where you might make stuff that you really, really liked, and other days where it might not be what you want it to be. It might not be what you want it to be. It'll be good days and bad days. But like I said, though, I mean, that doesn't really ever go away. doesn't really ever go away. But I don't know if it's one of those things. All right, y'all, this is where things might get a little bit dangerous. This is where things might get a little bit dangerous. You're not supposed to have a favorite because it'll limit you. Well, I don't even know if that's true. I think that just from my experience, that's also another really hard question. I feel like I draw a nice amount. I got stuff that I might forget that I even made, but it'll hit me. It'll find its way back to me. It's all interesting. You said, dang, he's just him. Don't worry about being perfect, bro. Once you focus on that, you won't. But I mean, even if you mess around and pursue perfection with these, it's like by the time you sharpen these to where they're perfect, you might miss what differentiated your stuff from everybody else's. Sometimes I don't know if it's worth sharpening yourself into becoming an exact copy of everything else that you might come across just on the medias. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Let me add the outline of this. The outline of the shotgun. I don't want to make it to where it's gotta be like a level. Now that makes sense. What's the character? I don't recognize him. This character his name is Itachi Uchiha, and he's one of the prominent figures from Naruto. Just hang on. I'm gonna come back to the chat. Just bear with me, bro. I gotta keep my hand really steady for his eye designs. Like I said, man, you gonna have really good days and you gonna have questionable days too. I think as long as you could like work through the days where you might not make your best work, it'll get much better. It'll get better in ways you can't even imagine. It might take time, but that's how I've grown the most. You grow in the process of doing. You might make mistakes. You might mess up. You might have your stuff might kind of splatter on you. It's hit and miss, man. Every day might not be your best day, but I think that if you just make it a habit of doing a little bit every day, you'll grow. You'll definitely grow. I'm kind of like looking at his eyes, bro. Hang on. I gotta make him more centered. Make him a little bit more. Man, I appreciate it. Thank you, Dan. And do you have a favorite anime? I would say definitely Naruto. Naruto was the one that had the biggest impact on me. And my girl broke her ankle trying to bring her lunch tomorrow, make her feel better. She's the one. She's the one, man. That's wholesome, bro. Not her breaking her ankle, but you taking her lunch. Had to be real. That was crazy word. BRB gonna make some snacks. Hey, I don't even blame you, bro. I don't even blame you. That's wholesome. You looking out. Definitely respect it. Looking out, man. You love to see it. I'm gonna scoot this back a little bit. I wanted for this one to kind of seem like Itachi was fading away or something. Like you're in his little genjutsu realm. This is where, oh, you know what? I meant to add something that is like major to his character. I don't know how I didn't do this. His little headband is part of the ink. Facts. This one, I'm okay with kind of slowing down a little bit. A little bit I always enjoy drawing the little slash to their little headbands too. It really shows his dedication to his craft, you know. This man was really committed to the Akatsuki for real. He was dedicated, bro. Let me see. He was absolutely dedicated to his craft. Now that he got his crows behind him, this is where I kind of said that I wanted to maybe deviate a little bit. It's gonna kind of be where things get more experimental. Just trust me a little bit. This part. This kind of reminds me of whenever I was drawing my Welcome to Derry sign. I did draw Pennywise the other day. Some of y'all was crazy for telling me to draw the White House behind Pennywise, bro. You think you could do this just based off of memory yet? Or do I need reference pictures still? Sunyan. It's kind of crazy. He said Sunyan. I ain't even peep. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have photographic memory. I don't know. I don't think that I have like a photographic memory. If my life was on the line, I probably could cook something up. But that might have been like. But as of right now, I ain't really big. The Sasuke Itachi fight was crazy. Maybe I'll tell you what. I got a couple things that I want to get a little bit better at, and maybe I might like try to bring about drawing without references at a point. Maybe eventually. Yo, that and I think I want to work on some videos where I might do some more of my double-handed drawing, like two separate things at once. That's where I have like a harder time with that, but it's not impossible for me. I won't even lie. It isn't easy, but it's something that I've realized that I can do. And I've been just kind of taking my time, just learning a little bit. Bro says Sunyan. That's tough. Sunyan. Hey, Sunyan was a valid response to that comment. Diddy drawing coming soon, Jason? No. Yo, it's between y'all asking me to draw Diddy and Epstein, bro. I'm not trying to draw Diddy or Epstein or Palm Beach Pete. I knew somebody was thinking it. I knew somebody was typing it like, oh, he said he wouldn't draw Epstein. Maybe he'll draw Palm Beach Pete. I don't want to draw them people, bro. Yo. I'm not trying to draw anybody on that roster, that list. None of these little people. Why don't you use those expensive pens? I just don't want to. I knew somebody in the comment section was like, oh yeah, he didn't say he wouldn't draw dude. Let me just play with the water. I wasn't typing that, I promise. Oh yeah. Well, he said he wouldn't draw bro. Maybe he'll do I don't know. Maybe he'll do whomever else y'all might come up with, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of yapping. Normally I won't even lie. I don't normally make my omnilinear art on the live streams, but I'm feeling this one. Y'all caught up in the genjutsu today. Normally I kind of be eager to jump to the next thing, but I'm really kind of chilling. I'm really kind of chilling for real. I've been looking at a lot of my old artwork that I made. Somebody asked me about high school. How did you continue after high school? Me being in high school was kind of even what put the battery in my back to even try this stuff out. Had it not been for my classmates in my older classes in high school, I probably would have never started posting my stuff online. Bro, I'll be in my classes just kind of like making really intricate line designs. Closer to this than this. I wouldn't really draw characters or nothing like that in high school, but I would just fill up my pages with these little, I call it my omnilinear art. And I'll be just drawing these lines to help me focus my attention. I remember having like a math teacher. That was like one of the few math teachers I've ever had that genuinely, I could like really, you know how I think that a low key, I won't even lie, you gotta be committed to learning math, right? Like if you don't apply yourself, you're not gonna absorb it. But I had a really, really good math teacher that I took for granted. It's always a pleasure. Thank you too, Craig. We talk a lot about games. You got a favorite? It depends when you ask me, but I gotta say, man, maybe a Skyrim. I think I like Skyrim a lot. Skyrim has been one of my all-time favorites in my life. That's one that I played a lot as a kid, and I played it for years and years. I don't really play it too much anymore. I don't really play it too much anymore at all. But that was one of my Hall of Fame games. Like solo, yo, when you say, look, let's break it up into solo games, multiplayer games, maybe story games. But regardless of what category it is, Skyrim is like one of my all-time favorites for sure. There's something about the atmosphere of Skyrim that I love even to this day. That game came out in what, like 2011? Skyrim was, I remember watching my uncle and stuff play it back in the day. Skyrim is cold. Even though like Skyrim is like a last generation game. Another game that I like a lot is Terraria for sure. That's another really good one. I don't really know. Skyrim is a solid. It's like a lot of like really, I guess you can call them sleeper bangers. Like there are some really good games out there. Another one that comes to my mind is Terraria. You gotta Terraria ain't for everybody, and Skyrim ain't really for everybody either. But if you are in the know, those are some really good games. And a lot of people will be kind of put off by Terraria's like they look cartoonish, like something you might see like a little kid playing or something. But it ain't really a little kid game. I didn't really understand it until I was a little bit older. But Terraria is really solid too. But a lot of the stuff that I've played over the years ain't really for everybody. True. What's up, Paul? And I used to be so big on Minecraft, bro. I'd love to have some crazy. Minecraft is solid too. Minecraft is really solid too. I really could go back and forth between Minecraft or Terraria. I put a lot of time into both of them, to be honest. I can go either way. Because there's that like multiplayer element. There's that multiplayer element that's priceless, bro. You kind of, it's hard to get it anywhere else. They're both one of a kind. They're similar, but they're their own. Like there's definitely some overlap. There's overlapping between the fan bases. But I like them a lot because they're kind of like you can put them on and you're not really forced into. You're not really like forced into a way of playing. Like the end game, the end goal is the same. But you can play Minecraft for years, or you can beat it in a day. You can get diamonds on the first night, or you can wait until you free to really do whatever you want. It's you. Minecraft is funny. But like I'll be low key able to, I could like tell how long somebody's been on Minecraft depending upon how they play. Like I used to be to where I would hop on and I gotta do everything on the first night. I gotta have full diamonds, full iron. I'm strip mining. I'm doing everything. But because I've kind of been there and done that, I just low key just enjoy the journey now. I can just really just enjoy. I can just enjoy it as it is. It's not too much. It's genuinely. It's the experience. Like it's no longer about how fast can I get to the end, bro. It's about genuinely. Just enjoy it. You gotta just enjoy the story, you know. You gotta enjoy the story of everything coming together. What are you best at? It depends, man. It really depends a lot on whatever's going on. I kind of got like a little bit distracted, and I wanted to make something that was kind of not so direct. I don't really do these kinds of pages on the live, but I kind of got I got distracted, man. I definitely got distracted. I think I'm gonna fill up the whole page. I'm just kind of messing around with the lines. But whenever people ask me a lot, like, how did I get into my art and stuff? I would be in my classes filling up my pages with designs like these. And the reason I brought up my math teacher earlier, I happened to like mention, I said, hey, I don't really know if this makes my papers hard to grade, but I'll stop doing it if it does. But she was like really supportive. She was really nice. Like having like a really good math teacher that's cool, bro. Whenever I got to my senior year, I had never take a good math teacher for granted, bro. This one's gonna go crazy. Thank you. Never take a good math teacher, like a genuinely, she could teach all levels of math. I will never forget that lady. And did I go to art school? No. I learned how to do what I do from my own experimenting. I've been on and off drawing for my whole life, and I've especially picked it up in these last maybe like 2 or 3 years. But as far as like what y'all watching right now, I really never experimented with using both of my hands until like 2024ish. That's something that came to me a little bit later, but once I realized that I could, I just kind of kept at it, you know. I just wanted to make something that's my own. A good teacher in general, yeah, like a genuinely good teacher. And it kind of how you said, like, it don't even gotta just be math. It gotta just be whatever the subject is. That's literally a lifeline. I think that a bad teacher, here's what it is. Here's the recipe for disaster. If you already not that interested in the subject and you got a bad teacher, that's not a good recipe at all. Like being in high school and stuff, I remember, dude, I've had some wonderful teachers in high school, and I've also had some. The bad ones it's kind of like the bad days make you appreciate the good ones, bro. I done had some bad professors too. But I done also had some professors that were really passionate. Like if somebody's really passionate about what they're teaching to you, dude, it'll make the experience a whole lot better. Even if it's like something boring. I'm gonna miss high school. If they passionate, yeah, make some taco or some nachos. Like genuine. I be feeling like passion it's infectious. Like if you genuinely care about what you're teaching me, it makes me I feel more incentivized to absorb myself into it. I feel like more involved. Like it feels like more alive. Like this topic doesn't feel so stale. I mean, it's levels to your own involvement. Like it can't everything isn't the teacher's fault, right? It's all about however much you apply yourself. I done had some classes that I like just completely sold. Just completely how you find you could. I had a history teacher that spoke in a monotone voice and gave us papers instead of teaching. Yeah, that sounds like a recipe for like sleep or just nothing is getting done. Sleep or nothing. Hey, it's like I'm zoning out. Like I said too, though, I mean it don't always come down to the teacher either. It comes down to it's like how you get what you're willing to put in. But yo, monotone with history is yo, especially now when everybody got brain rot and everybody can now focus for more than like 5 seconds. Facts, no responsibilities, even the bad days were good days. It was Itachi. One day you seeing all your friends daily, the next you ain't seen them for years. Years? Tried centuries. I see everybody, yo. I think it's funny how that works. I think that everybody kind of like has to go off in their own direction. It's like we're all living in our own movie. Like everybody has to kind of branch off and branch away. Because if you don't, you say that you run the risk of staying the same, you know? You run the risk. Everybody got to be the hero of their own story. It's just like the natural progression. That's how it has to be. It isn't personal. I think people be taking it personally. Like we all have to like have our story. I'm mad at myself. There's a reason why. It was so bad. I got ADHD. I zoned out so bad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm like you where I got ADHD. I think that just me, like all the scrolling that everybody does. I think that even if you don't got ADHD, it conditions you into having ADHD symptoms, bruh. I used to be able to sit still. Like I wasn't always so like I gotta be drawing lines and drawing characters and drawing crows. I don't know, it was bro. Oh, you talking about Itachi? I mean, but to be honest, this one's kind of not so direct. It's not as clear as it once was. Bro, I be feeling like a fiend sometimes, bro. I be scrolling on YouTube, IG, TikTok, all at the same time. Yo, actually, that's an exaggeration. Not all at once. I be like distraction maxing, bro. If you could distraction max, like sitting still is like kryptonite. You know how Superman starts tweaking when people be bringing out the rocks? Like I might start tweaking for real if I don't have like stimulation. Doom scroll. It is real. It's terrible, but vaping helps. Bro, you gotta pick your poison, bro. We not about to start negotiating poison. You wait, we gotta slow down, bro. Slow down. Cause like I was saying before, we gotta one thing at a time, bro. You gotta pick your battles. Doom scrolling, vaping, junk food. I don't vape, but I be eating a lot of junk food. YouTube is my problem. You know, I have an extensive taste. I dabble in a little bit of everything. I'm a I consider myself, I'm a simple guy, but I'm not a simple guy. I gotta like diversify my intake. It's just the sensation and taste. What? Yo, you sound like that's an advertisement. I'm a man. YouTube. I'm hitting this weird problem though on YouTube because YouTube is a funny place, and I be scrolling on YouTube, but it's so crazy because I don't feel like we have never had so much stuff on YouTube. But I genuinely be feeling like despite having so much, there is still nothing to watch, and I don't know how that's possible. It's like dying from starvation whenever you in a buffet. Like it's like how on earth am I surrounded by all this food, but I'm still starving? Not literally. Not literally. Not literally. I didn't want to bring it up. No, chat was down, but bro, you ain't lying. I don't know how that's possible. Yeah, I'm gonna be uploading soon. I DM you when I do. No self promo. I got you. It's like there is an abundance. There is like an abundance of. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how that's possible. It's like it's a drought, but it's not a drought. It's a little bit. It is a little bit of everything. It is a little bit of this, a little bit of that, bro. Like I genuinely be trying to vibe. And it gets to the points where I'm like, dang, I might as well just get a little bit of drawing done. That's how this turned into this. But YouTube was solid. I think that it's funny because it's like the platforms are similar, but there's like a night and day difference between the platforms. Like it depending upon wherever you may go. There is a major difference between the platforms that you might be on, for sure. This page is gonna be fire. Some must be dabbling. Had to quit for work, but it was huge on it. Hey, if you're interested in buying this one, DM me. But it's nowhere near done. I'm gonna like fill up. I think I'm gonna fill in the whole background with my omnilinear lines. On this one, like I was saying before, normally I'll kind of like not do these kinds of designs on my live streams, but it's a special occasion. You know, with this one, I'm okay with kind of making something that's a little bit more intricate, a little bit slowed down. But yeah, I'm okay with kind of taking my time with this one as it's coming together. Dang, yo, is my blue? Dang, no, it can't be. No. You actually be selling your art? I didn't know that, bro. I'm about to cop one. I'll be selling like some of my individual pages. I've been in the process of kind of like uploading a lot of these to my store. I kind of just haven't. It's something that I kind of keep. It's a lot that I keep more for myself. It's a whole lot that I keep more for myself. Dang, y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this page with the blues I got on hand. This one I got right here is kind of dried out. Hang on. Other one. Gotta have that big handy. I have a few. Normally, this one is like extremely dry. Like, how is that even possible? I have a few that I have on standby. But of course, on the one night where I'm doing designs like this, of course, normally I have like several. But I had like, this is my last one. I have a few more that they've just never been used. I might have to like scribble them down a little bit before I start. I have this like little thing that I do where usually I don't really like using brand new pens on the live streams. I've done it. If I absolutely need to, I will. It just is one of my it's like my least favorite thing to do. That's crazy. Pinkora's markers what I dropped the other day. Bro, that's no joke. It's no joke. I be fighting for my life. Like my pens, they cooperate until they don't. It's like you can't be doing this to me, man. You say you like conspiracy stuff, right? Yeah. It's like is we all meeting up for like a session or what? Sasuke or Itachi? This one is Itachi. I'll be messing with a lot of the conspiracy stuff. I would say I'm more of a surface level person with it though. I won't even lie to you. Like I'm not as deep as it goes. Like I don't know that much. I'm kind of like a surface level with it. All right, bet. There's definitely levels to seeing what be going on, and I'm like level 1, bro. I can't sit here and have like super complex. Like some people be having the gift. I don't know if it's a gift or a curse. The gift or the curse of being able to immediately recognize stuff. It takes me some time. Do Madara? No, not on here. I've done Madara before though. If you want to see something that's a little bit more immediate, I have plenty of Madara time lapses up. Plenty. I'm big on conspiracy stuff because like, world we born for me not to be questioning stuff. I think that it gets to a point though where you can. I've had interesting conversations with like loved ones, and like it can get to the point though where if you question stuff too much, it's a gift of the curse, bro. You can drive yourself crazy. So I have days where I'm like, dang man, let me just kind of, you gotta just pretend you don't see stuff, bro. You gotta like gaslight yourself into not. Y'all seen the conspiracy stuff about the mall in Florida? That one low-key got me interested. I remember it. Yo, you talking about whenever dudes were saying they were seeing aliens or something? It's so funny because like I said, I'm at a point now where I seriously, I don't think anything is impossible. You genuinely could tell me some of the craziest stuff ever, and I would just be like, dang, that's crazy. I would genuinely say, dang, that's crazy. And, oh man, I'm not even in the frame. Dang, that's crazy. I just said that unironically. But yeah, like I don't really write nothing off. The aliens popped up or something in the mall. Yeah, man. Hey. It was a couple. I remember that. It kind of got like, it disappeared, didn't it? People was talking about it and it just kind of faded away. Man, it's been a whole lot of stuff going on, man. I remember that though. It'd be all kind of little conspiracies and themes, and they definitely try to have some crazy stuff. But I'm gonna put it like this though, without getting too specific and too deep, because obviously, I don't know too much. A lot of the stuff that's coming out now, it's been stuff that's been around forever. There's nothing new under the sun, So, not saying in like a weird culty kind of way, but everything that's coming out has been selected, and there's some kind of reason. It's just like, why is it being revealed now? Like, what is the intention? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the intention behind revealing this now? Most of these people aren't just waking up and deciding, oh, out of the morality, the goodness out of their heart, let me go ahead and just drop this now. No. Like, what is the purpose? What does it serve? Facts not, because it's always a bigger narrative to play. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. It's never just out of the goodness. No. I wish it was like that, though. I do wish. I wish it was just people just woke up and just... Today, I feel like, I wish. I wish, man. I do. I wish. So, fortunately, the time is coming. They trying to save us from ourselves. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. The files got released as a distraction from something. Hey, listen, it very well could be. I'm not here to argue the logistics of that. I'm just suggesting that maybe, just maybe, there could be something bigger at play. And there usually is some kind of intention behind the release and the controlling of information. I don't think that I have the brain power to figure out what that intention may be, Or I very well could just be wrong. Lots of room for speculation, of course. That's the beauty of it, though. I don't think somebody has the answers, but I don't know who does. That's the beauty of it, man. Somebody knows something. Somebody knows something. But like, let me ask you, would you want to know? Would you want to know all that's out there if you could? Like, if you could like wave a magic wand and you could genuinely have some of the craziest theories, or some of the craziest stuff you could possibly dream of be true. Would you really want to know, or would you want to stay in like an ignorant bliss? I think there's genuinely like there is a peace to being, there's a comfort to ignorance. It kind of goes back to whenever we was talking about the allegory of the cave. You say yes. Nah, man, but I know that some of the people that try to pursue truth, they either end up going crazy, or they'll they will end their life membership. They'll personally cancel their life subscription. So it's just like, it just makes you wonder. Like some of the most creative minds in the world. It's like, would you really want to understand this reality if you could wave a magic wand? I'm not the gatekeeper of the Matrix, bro. I'm just asking you a hypothetical question. Bring the pain, scribble tats. It used to be worth the squeeze. Not ignorance is bliss, but I mean ignorance is still ignorance. It is indeed. But ignorance is a comfortable. It's a comfortable little cage. It's comforting. Like I said though, bro, I'm not the gatekeeper of the Matrix. This is all just speculative and hypothetical. If I choose, I want to be Neo. Man, I don't know who I want to be. I'm just suggesting. We always being told to step out of our comfort zone. It's a lot easier said than done. I think it's a good mentality to have. I'm still trying to figure the game out myself, bro. He said, bro, I'm trying to be Neo. I don't blame you. But you gotta take what comes with being Neo. You gotta take the good and the bad. You get to be Krillin, bro. Yo, being Krillin is crazy. Krillin Neo. Oh, dang, did my pen just break? Oh, I got distracted. Dang, no. Dang. Another one. Dang. Bro, you sat there, you typed up Krillin's name, you cursed my pen. Bro, if we in the Matrix, I better not be Krillin, bro. That's tough. Let me be somebody with some powers. I know Krillin got powers, but I'm not trying to be just flashbanging people. Let me get some real powers. What is going on with your pens? Senzu bean. No, it's just whenever I do these kinds of like drawings, it puts a lot of pressure on the tip. let me be somebody. Let me be somebody gold. Like at most, let me be like a Universe 6 Saiyan. Even if I'm not the main character, let me have the possibility of becoming strong, okay? Let me have the possibility. Yeah, the red looks a little bit different. Y'all might not see it as much. I haven't used this one. I haven't really used this pen as much as my others. I'm getting a little bit carried away. Oh, you haven't seen a bridged Senzu bean. Morpheus at least. They're like, let me not be a bum. Let me not be a bum. Morpheus was dropping the blueprint. Don't get distracted. And then what's crazy about the Matrix is they came out years later and was like, yeah, man, this was a documentary. Like, yo, thanks for the reassurance, bro. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, man, this was a documentary. Stuff is really crazy, man. And you know what's so funny about stuff like that? I don't think that we've seen the craziest to come. Seriously. I think that stuff can always get crazier. We living in like a movie for real. Stuff can always be a little bit more. The script. Oh no, it's getting worse soon. Yeah. I see. I just like scanned my brain mentally, man. I'm like, well, I was thinking of I was trying to think of something that, yeah. That's unfortunately, yeah. That's real. Bro, I watch you on mute. Okay. It is what it is. He said, yo, man. It is what it is. Let me get this out of the way. Gone from Hunter x Hunter? Nah. Nope. You got facts. let me come over here and make this to where. You sound like to hear you, but I really enjoy what you create. Yeah, so I was like, okay. Yeah, I don't really know. Hey, bro. Okay. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. I think I'm on the fence. I didn't want the Ravens or the Crows. I keep saying Ravens. I didn't really want the Crows to blend in too much. I had to make this really. I was kind of pushing. This is a lot of ink on this paper. And honestly, for this past like month or so, I haven't been using my normal sketchbooks. The reason why I've been so hesitant on even putting this kind of artwork on these pages, they're a little bit thinner. So I've been having to kind of like tread lightly as far as like filling in the space with my omnilinear designs. This is like a one-time kind of thing though. Hopefully y'all don't mind. Kind of burrowing me through the whole process. Indubitably. Either way, it looks trippy. Yo, thank you, man. Yeah, run the Crows with a little outline. I don't really want to. I want this one to be kind of like you're looking into a different world. Even if he kind of fades in and out a little bit. I'm really leaning into that like inky feel. I'm okay with this one kind of not being so direct and so like it's movement. This is tough. Yo, thank you too, Umis. I'm not really. This one don't really got to be sharp. Can just be like a combination of the worlds. I'm okay with this one kind of being out there. I was pulling a lot from that Toby Rama one I did. This one is a lot more over the top than that one, but it still got like the same vibe. It still got like a similar vibe to where it's like it's not too much. Normally, I know it's a couple y'all like, all right, bro, how much longer you gonna be on this Itachi for? This one is a special one. I'm just kind of taking my time with it. I'm just kind of taking my time with. Let me come back. Come back. Tough for sure. Now take your time with it. Like watching you. Thank you. I said on this one, these lives are always interesting because it's very all over the place. I didn't really plan on doing this one like this tonight, but it works out. I've had a lot of people ask me to change up the color combination, and I'm really gonna stand on the red and blue for a while. When and if I ever do switch, I think that people gonna be asking me to go back to the red and the blue. I bet. He said, yes. Do ASMR. Maybe eventually, bro. As I've promised with the many other things that I've promised. Hey, bro, maybe when GTA 6 drops. Okay? Maybe. When GTA 6 drop and the stars align, bro. we gonna be... You know what? I done made a lot of promises for this GTA 6. I'm kind of hoping that they don't drop it, bro. Gives me more time to put everything else off. They've been putting off GTA 6 for this long. Y'all, hopefully them leakers go crazy, allegedly. But I'll be waiting on you to do ASMR when GTA 6 drop. Bro, hey, I'm gonna need them Cardi leakers to hop on what they was doing with Cardi, bro. I'm making the call, allegedly. The Cardi leakers, I need y'all to assemble. We need another... we need another delay. Yes, all of us, we need another delay. They didn't even have nothing. Yeah. Yes, we the people, we want GTA to be delayed again. Yes. I'm gonna try some big brain stuff. Are you almost done? Kinda. I might add some more things to this one. I gotta see. All right, they can't afford another delay. It'll kill the GTA 6 hype. Yes, you included, Lloyd. We, the people, want another GTA 6 delay. As a matter of fact, push it back to 2029. We can wait. Yes, we can wait. As a matter of fact, man, ain't no we, yes, we collectively. Yes. Hey, as a matter of fact, Lloyd in the chat, he asked for it personally. He made the call. He said it. He was expressing his deepest passion for the game. He said, hey, bro, at this point, man, we done waited this long, whispering something facts. He said, we collectively, bro. We in this together. He said, oh, no, just come out to terms. Just come to terms with it never coming out. Low key, I feel like it's more likely that I might build a rocket ship to the moon before they put that game out. Like, there is a higher chance of me building a rocket literally to the moon. I'm gonna quite literally be like, all right, guys, for this live stream, instead of drawing my lines, I'm gonna be, my dog just perked up, Loki. Yeah. He's a sleeper agent, bro. Loki know what's going on. Loki is a sleeper agent. I'm surprised. Yeah, it was building a rocket to the moon. That's what woke him up. Not the Matrix talk, not Morpheus, not Itachi, not me saying Lloyd. It was the GTA. It was the proposition of GTA 6 getting delayed again. That's what woke Loki up. He's serious about it. He's serious about his business. He said, look, we can play about anything else, but we're not going to play about GTA 6. Even the pets and family friends are waiting on the game. I ain't gonna lie, man. Running around on GTA and experiencing modders, like real modders, Loki gonna single-handedly make the call to delay GTA 6 again. I can believe it. Yeah, honestly, the crows are kind of like blended into the obscure background. But I just want for it to seem like he was kind of fading away. I'm back. Welcome. I'm gonna just layer this and layer it some more. Just a little bit more. I'm just kind of adding some little things. Some little things. Young Itachi Uchiha of the Leaf Village. Or of what once was the Leaf Village. Reaching for your eyes. You know, I went from joining your chat, going into a mod. Okay. Okay, brother. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that, bro. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that. We're gonna just let that just marinate. Face reveal after GTA 6. Honestly, yeah. You know, flabbergasted him. Yeah, let's just have a moment of silence, bro. Let's just reflect. Bro thinks my meeting me an alien for saying goonin. Bro, you know that's a forbidden word, like the J slur. The job word. Job is forbidden. Touching the grass is forbidden. Going outside. Bathwater. All these words. Bathwater is outlawed. I'm just playing, by the way. I don't want y'all exiling people over those words. The J slur. Yeah, I'm just joking. Don't be banning nobody over dropping the J slur. I'm not being serious. Yeah, they never muted me. I quit saying it when they threatened me and I hopped on to a different trolling method. Yeah, it's never that deep, man. You gotta like really say something that's just so outlandishly absurd for me to like personally exile. I really don't. You gotta really say something crazy. And I'm at a point now where genuinely it has to be, and that's low-key permanent. Oh, possibly a shadow, the J slur. Unless somebody get the watches here for the J slur. Yeah, people start talking about jobs, and indeed, it'll send people into a frenzy, bro. It's like PTSD. It's the equivalent of like, that was mad, bro. You dropping crazy words, bro. This is some serious business. I do hope this page doesn't start kind of curling up though. That's gonna be what makes this unfortunate. Bro, you done made. Yeah, so good. Hey, thank you too, Caleb's. Bro, y'all done got exiled from multiple chats dropping the J slur. That's tough. That is extremely tough. Y'all done upset the moms on here, bro. Probably like, what is this nonsense? Send that man to the shadow realm. Get him gone. Banish him. They got banished. Is that how I ended up here? Is that where y'all were at? But is that y'all done got banished in the TikTok feed and auto scrolled y'all into this chat? Y'all done got banished. Y'all done got banished, bro. Y'all seeking refuge in the chat. This is a you know, but that's funny, man. This isn't a safe place, but this is a somewhat safe place. I gotta throw in that somewhat, man. There gotta be levels to this. There gotta be levels to this. Gotta be levels to the game. Levels. I will say I don't want this one to Uncle Will out to make polls. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I don't remember. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Andre. Safe haven for the right ones. Facts. Like, as long as you don't say nothing that's just so like outlandishly absurd, bro. Like, I mean, it'd be some crazy stuff I be letting slide in here. Like, you have to really say something that's just crazy. I be letting some pretty outlandish things go. It'd be a lot of things that be sliding, which is cool. I don't have an issue with just as long like, safe haven for the right ones. That's an excellent way to put that. Safe haven for the right ones. You let Bonnie slide for like a straight week. Like I said, I mean, it's just some things. It'd be some absurd stuff. Y'all haven't seen as crazy as it can get. As long as the people that I be like, I know the most bans that I've ever done ever. And I speak on this. It was a whole event, and I've never banned this many people ever again. It was whenever I first started streaming on her, and I didn't even know what 6'7" meant. And people kept spamming it, so I think it was like one dude said it, and it just opened up the floodgates, bro. It was like one dude said 6'7", and the floodgates just opened up, and that was just everywhere. And I started banning everybody because I thought that, low key, I don't know what I thought was going on, but like a night before, somebody flooded my chat with like a bunch of like weird prawn. It was like straight up prawn bot spam. It was crazy. I've never seen that many comments in like one go. He said 6'7". I mean, I know what that means now, but it was worse than that. You seem very humble. Yo, thank you too, Craig. It was hey, that was crazy. I'll never forget. Like when I was first like learning how to do stuff on here. You know, just basic engagement, just basic interaction. Bro, the 6'7", the great exile of 6'7". I'm a changed man now. I don't know what it means. I just think it's numbers. B. Bro, I don't fully understand it either. I seen people just spamming it everywhere. I think that it means like chance, possibility, like one or the other. Who knows? He said check the poll. It's one or the other. Let me see. I took it for what it is. I don't even ask questions anymore. 6'7". There's some people that really be 6'7" for real. The same way we locked on the 6'9". That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I was like, okay, if it means anything like that, I just started exiling people, bro. It was crazy. People was just dropping like flies. Sending people straight to the shadow realm. All in favor? All right. Bro, come on, bro. Take that down. Take that down, G. What is going on? What is going on? We're not launching the vote. It is down. Dude, we like the 6th died. Y'all gotta chill. Oh, nah. I said get him go. We said absolutely. I got 2 high schoolers and 2 middle schoolers. That's tough. You said absolutely. Yeah, no. What the freak, bro? Yeah, I haven't even stepped into like having a family, bro. I just graduated from high school like 3 years ago. I have had classmates and stuff. I think one of the most interesting parts about like graduating from high school, it seemed like people like everybody go off in a million different directions. You got some people that are like straight up starting families, getting married, buying a house and kids. And then, yo, I'm just kind of chilling. 6'7". Yo, what's up, Sasuke? Why there's so many mods? Bro, it was a great transfer. It was a great transfer of power. It's a great transfer of the transition. Yo, make me one. He said, yo, I'll see, Brody. Make me one. Everybody's kind of just hanging out. He said, who are you? Nah, don't, nah. Sasuke been there. Sasuke been there for a minute. Sasuke been there for a minute. Sasuke been there for a minute. I'll see. They do that to my guy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's a couple of veterans. It's a couple. It's a couple of veterans. He says my let me see. You got an old soul born in the 80s and thought you were close to my age. I'm just playing. Don't mean nothing, gang. Y'all was gonna say Sasuke been there for a while. It was just I was going through just having some people. It ain't nothing against you though, Sasuke. Handle my headaches, the shadow realm. Nah, Brett, it's funny you said that and kind of having you was talking about starting a family. Yeah, that's a whole new journey, bro. It's a whole new journey. But I spawned in '04. I forgot the crying emoji. Yeah, I can't be beefing. It's a couple of veterans that I didn't make mods yet. But I'm gonna see though. Like I said, I can't like jump the gun. Yeah, I just gotta see. There's a couple of y'all that have been there for a while. There's a couple of y'all that have been there for a while. I gotta just see. Handle my headaches to the shadow realm it is. This one is slowly coming together. I feel like this side is more blue compared to this other side. Like this side gradually got more and more dense. This side gradually got more and more dense. This side. Let me like make this. I'm just kind of like layering the colors more and more. Jason, do you got like a specific genre of music you listen to exclusively to Cardi? Usually, I listen exclusively to Cardi. Usually. I might like branch out a little bit. There's this other album. It's really popular, but it's not by Cardi. But it's a very popular album, and it's called Currents by Tame Impala. I really like that album, too. I've been listening to that album for like the past, for a minute, bro. I got like other stuff where I'll kind of cycle in and just in and out, but I'm really simple with it. It takes me a little bit longer to come around to new music compared to like other people. Kind of slow with it. And yeah, Cardi and that album, it's a weird combination. It might seem, with a little bit of Ye. Tame Impala's so good, bro. You gotta tap into them for when you got time to. No facts. It's so funny because like that's not something that I would imagine I would have really, really enjoyed with that. He said, bro got some really good music. That's a weird combination. Cardi and Tame Impala. It's very it's not niche or anything. I know I've had conversations with individuals that have like a really, really deep understanding of like a million different music genres and stuff. I'm kind of basic with it. Happy little mistake for sure. For sure. With this young Itachi floating in the Genjutsu realm. He is kind of blending in a little bit though, isn't he? He's fading into the background with his crows. With his crows. But yeah, it's definitely crazy too. I think that I really just appreciate really good artistry. I've heard like songs in passing, even on here. You listen to a little bit of everything. I've seen a lot of people mention that too, like a little bit of kind of being all over the place genre wise. But there are some artists that are like real deal genre benders. Would I sell any of these? Of course. If you have something that you're interested in, DM me for sure, Lo. Absolutely, absolutely. I haven't like made any listings or anything like that, not recently at least. But yeah, man, absolutely. It's a lot of things. Let me kind of shape this in a little bit more. He blends in so much, doesn't he? He blends in so much with his cloak. Wonderful is Itachi? Yeah. World War 3. Yeah, this one is indeed Sasuke. This one is indeed. That's fire. I do appreciate it too, Paul. This one, I kind of got a little bit. I was kind of worried about this one though, cause he kind of. This page is a little bit thinner, but yeah, y'all caught up. This is like full Genjutsu mode, Itachi Uchiha. My mind is telling me there's something missing. I don't know what it is. My mind is saying that there might be something missing, just maybe. I like the way he blends into the Genjutsu with you. So I'm saying, bruh, you caught up in the Genjutsu world. You looked into his eyes for too long. My girl want to know how you found out you could do this so efficiently. Well, I'm more of a right-handed person, but I took advantage of the fact that I could write with my left hand. And I kind of kept at it. It was something really weird that I just kind of like, I could just conceptualize. So because it worked, I doubled down on it. And I've been looking to try to just push this as much as I can these past maybe like a year or so. And put some cross in the background like he doing his Genjutsu. Oh, you talking about like the little... Well, it's more like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to overdo it. Speak. Yo, thank you too, Umi. Okay, now I think I'm gonna leave this one as it is. I don't think I want to have anything else on here. I think I'm gonna leave him alone. I don't think I want to have anything else added to this Itachi. When you poured it away, we could see it. Oh, you talking about bro, and the kind of. I had a couple of his birds flying around too. The Naruto next, bro. One of my unspoken rules here. I might draw like everybody from Naruto, except Naruto himself. It's something that I've just kind of grown into doing. I be drawing Naruto sometimes, but I don't really be drawing Naruto like that. Even though these are all characters from Bro's show, I have a tendency to stay away from Naruto himself. I might draw Goku, or I might draw other little characters. That's normally the line I don't cross, though. You know something really random that I kind of want to do? On an unrelated note. Get some tribute pages out of that anime. Talking about Naruto. Normally, whenever I do this, I tend to do these kinds of pages off the stream because they take a little bit longer. That's like DBZ and focusing on Piccolo, etc. Oh yeah, you talking about Piccolo oral farming. That's another one. That's another good example. I like Piccolo too. He's one of my other go-tos. Some solid stuff with Dragon Ball. I'm pulling up some more references. Hang on, y'all. I like the more obscure stuff though, honestly. Even though sometimes I might go overboard with some characters more than others. I saved a bunch of references that I was looking for. My collection is kind of interesting because on one hand I got like a lot of just animated characters, and you'll see dogs. It's definitely all over the place. And who is the sand guy from Naruto? You talking about Gaara? I'm back. Thought you could have taken my question, but you can't. Have you watched any Initial D? No. Is that like an anime or something? Is that one like immediately an anime? Hang on. I'm pulling up some stuff, y'all. Hang on. I want to do a guard chop. That's what I want to do. I shouldn't have said it. I should not have immediately said exactly who it was going to be. Bro, where is the tab at? Like a million. Hang on. Where is the tab? Where is the tab? It's a racing anime, but it's drifting. But yeah, I know of Gar. I don't think I want to do Gar on here. Not this one. Not. This is one. I'm gonna do like another Pokemon or evolution. Every time I see this little character, I think of my little brother too. Let me get my guy. Let me draw a little buddy. I need y'all to bear with me. I need y'all to bear with me real quick, man. Bear with me indeed. Okay, how am I gonna do this? It must be done. I got like a nice little backlog of stuff I'm gonna still upload too, by the way. So if you're here, definitely stay tuned for a couple of pages. I got like a nice little backlog of stuff. I've been saying I'm gonna edit through it. It's just kind of I kind of like put it off, procrastinated. But first question, Uncle, lose both your knees or elbows? Lose both your knees or your elbows. Okay, okay. You know, the last time you were in here, I called you the Jigsaw. I think I'm just gonna call you the Jigsaw now because you be hitting me with these questions. It's like, would you rather lose your eyes or your eyelids? I'm kind of just, aren't I cooked regardless of what I say? This game is rigged. Knees or elbows? I guess my knees, if I had to choose. And I'm gonna tell you why. With my elbows and my hands, I could keep my hands. Hopefully if that were to ever happen, I can get like some like robot legs, something fire. Might get like a jetpack in them or something, like some rocket boots, something to kind of make it worthwhile. Yo, what are you picking? What are you picking, triple threes or Jigsaw? Between your choice, knees, yeah, but I mean you could build some crazy upper arm strength, elbows. You gonna be legless. I can. Is there a reason why you're choosing your legs over your? If it really came down to it, is there a reason why that one in particular? I think that this you kind of cooked, regardless of what you do or what you say. Imagine I swing in full force, you gonna drop like a fly. Well, yeah, you might be off balance a little bit. I hope that I like to have a delusion like if something were to happen, it would amplify the rest of your senses. Like you become like Daredevil or something, or that dude from Get Out. No, not Get Out. What is that movie? Yo, what is that movie with that veteran dude? It's the veteran dude and the thieves, they broke into his house. What is that movie? Somebody knows it. Somebody tell me. It's not Get Out. Everybody can read your thoughts, or you have to be honest. Oh, nah, that's even worse. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Everybody can read your thoughts, or you have to be honest for the rest of your life. I mean, isn't that the same thing, technically? If everybody can read your thoughts, they can know whatever you're honestly thinking anyway. So you might as well be honest. Only whenever they ask you questions. Yeah, you're cooked. You'll be like a police interrogator's favorite, not customer, but client. Dude, I would use the Pinocchio method. I was watching Shrek and they was questioning Pinocchio and he figured out how to tell. He wasn't lying, but he wasn't telling the truth either. He said somebody was like they was questioning him about where somebody was at. He was like, "Well, I don't know where he wasn't, but I can tell you where deep fried." Your facts. If you ever ended up in a situation where you needed to be in an interrogation room, you're cooked. It's over. No lawyer. It'd be like, "Sir, you are aware that everything you say can and will be used against you." They're not even pulling out the hummus for you, bro. They don't even got to. They're not even pulling out the hummus. It's over. Yo, you might as well go ahead and hang your jersey up. You're cooked. You're cooked before they even pull out the cooking oil. Would you rather the CIA take your nails or hummus? Nails. Those will grow back, I hope. I always feel like you're about to sneeze but can't, or randomly have your feet fall asleep. Dude, I think that your feet falling asleep can be horrible because have you ever tried to like jump up real fast when your feet were asleep? I think I'm rolling with my feet falling. Actually, I don't know. It's just mild discomfort. You're in like a constant state of mild discomfort. It's just mild. It's just mild inconvenience. Maybe I can like strengthen my legs to where my legs being asleep, it don't even affect me no more. I can just kind of power through it. Like I'm immune. I'm immune to whatever is to come. I think I'm definitely. Can we talk about Pokemon real quick? Why are they giving gods to 10-year-olds? Bro, you asking the logistical, philosophical questions. Well, but not why are they giving gods? Yo, that's true. Why is nobody like now red now Ash, you're 10 years old. Why are you running around with Arceus in your pocket? I feel like somebody gonna catch a case off that, man. Somebody was trying to offload Buddy. That's what that was. That the old Buddy's mom was trying to get rid of him, but she couldn't make it obvious. Always a little too hot or a little too cold. I would rather be cold. No, man. Dang. Hot or cold? I feel like when you're cold, you're suffering, but when you're hot, it's just uncomfortable. I think I would rather be cold. I hate being hot, man. So much blue all left hand Gibble. Looks like Gibble. Depends on what I'm doing. I think I would rather be between the two. I think I would rather be. That's terrible. That's all terrible. Can we get a Gooncorn in the live? No. Let me see now. Let me get my guy. Let me get his little. It's possible you can show how it has turned out. No, not yet, Key. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like turn bro into a time lapse. I don't want to turn the page. That's sad. Nah, it's not sad, bro. But okay, what was the original? Would you do personal requests for pay? Yeah, DM me. I'll do commissions and stuff. Just DM me. Let me like sharpen this little guy's eye out. That way it doesn't blend in too much. Make him more blue. Make him more shaded in. I got a little bit distracted, man. A little bit distracted. Some very philosophical questions came up, but I think going back to the question with would you rather have everybody read your mind, or it's like taking the truth serum, if there was a truth serum, right? If everybody can see into your mind, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you honestly are cooked regardless of what you do. Cause on one hand, it's gonna get you into some unavoidable cutscenes. Some unavoidable cutscenes, bro. It's gonna get you into some unavoidable cutscenes regardless of what you do. It's like you have to take a way. Okay, fight an army alone with just a pistol, or live Diavolo. What is Diavolo? I don't know what that is. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Latavius. What does that mean from JoJo? I'm not familiar with JoJo. I think regardless. So basically, it's like I'm moving like Madara. Basically, you a one-man army fighting a whole army. The problem is I'm not Madara, bro. Do I at least get any stat boost? Do I get anything that balances, that evens out the ground? Only be able to tell the truth, or only be able to tell lies? I think I would rather be forced to only tell the truth, because if you only telling lies, are you even alive at that point? Like you're like a caricature. You're not even real. You're basically fake. You're an NPC basically. You're quite literally an NPC. You can only tell lies. Like you're Loki. You're deception purely. You get a Snorlax. He basically gotta die infinite times because of you get a Snorlax. I think I'd be chilling with a Snorlax. I don't know how I would feed, bro, but I think that having a Snorlax would be pretty cool. Until bro gets hungry. I think that I don't even know who Mama Coco is. Too freak. Low key. Let me see. Dang, is my blue? Dang, no. Dang, is my blue running out? No. Dang. Are you serious right now? Are you serious, bro? No. I think that my blue's running out. I use more blue. Let me see. Let me try to use this. I have some more aside, but they're new. I'm gonna kind of scribble a little bit. That way these ones are way newer. And my new ones, they work. Like I said, they don't really. Another blue down. Yeah. Gotta get an F in the chat, bro. Yeah, these ones are so dry compared to my others. I have to kind of power through it though. You can hear it. It's way more dry. I feel like it makes it harder for me to just kind of glide across the pages whenever they're dry like that. It's very tedious. Very garbage. You want the socials? Yeah, I got like let me come back over. I have Instagram and YouTube. I got a lot of stuff from over here that I've yet to fully edit, but it's gonna be some stuff coming up from these past couple nights that I haven't just fully edited yet. I gotta do some voiceovers, some stuff I've been promising for a couple days. Some time lapses that's gonna get made, especially with Itachi. Discord sooner than later. Yes, it's a couple of things that's coming sooner than later for sure. Gonna get us a little community going. I'm gonna update my stores. Then I'm gonna do a face reveal eventually. I'm telling y'all, man, things gonna get crazy. W. Michael Myers. Phone always on 1%, or you only get 15 minutes of internet a day. I'm gonna be honest. Like, yo, the panic is like, oh my gosh, only 1%. But I think that if I only had my phone for 1% every day, I'll probably become a lot more productive and just be more grounded. But then again, yo, so let me ask you something, Paul. Does the charger method work? Is there like any kind of weird condition? Like, can I keep the phone plugged in? Or is it like a weird charger situation where it's like a loose port and there's no guarantee that once it turns off, never say you can't just have it plugged in? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe there's like a workaround. Maybe there's like a glitch. Some kind of weird. How can I make this cancel out a little bit, you know? How can I make this bad situation worse? Listen, I gotta get the dopamine one way or another, man. I gotta get the dopamine one way or another. Me and Two Freaking Hope when the Discord come up. Like I said before, I'm not gonna say it's coming up instantly, but eventually. Eventually. Okay, Unc. Eat loose Arby's meat or have the CIA get the hummus. Yo. Can I just what's option C? What is option C? What is option C? Good at management of bots, so I can help a lot. I got you. What is option C? Arby's meat or get the hummus? Always, yo. Gosh, man. I guess option C is both. Bro, chicken, why are you aiding in what's going on here? Why are you aiding what is going on here? Always have to scream excessively loudly whenever you speak or ridiculously soft. I think that I'm speaking ridiculously soft because screaming is exhausting. And at least whenever you talking in that like low tone. It's all good, bro. I was chatting, checking you. Send a formal cease and desist to both Arby's and the CIA. Nah, bro, cause you gonna be on a watch list. Arby's, they gonna turn you into a burger. I'm just playing. They're not gonna turn you into a burger. It's all legit. They gonna blend you up, feed you. I'm dead. Answer was fire. Said it's exhausting. Yeah, man. It's like real deal screaming, draining. That drains my. It's draining. It's like you're always on 10. You know, you never just have any down moments. It gets very exhausting after no time at all. Like you gonna literally be tired before you even start talking. Draining your chakra, bro. You need a med kit, and the day hasn't even began. You know what I mean? I need a med kit. Pick one. Arby's lose meat or hummus. I think I'm picking Arby's loose meat, man. Even though I might start taking for like radiation damage or something. And that's crazy. I know it's insane because like I be eating fast food and stuff. I've never really been. He said, make it in a mini. Dope Gibble, thank you. I'm gonna make him a little bit beefier. Gibble has a tail, right? He has a little tail. He does have a little tail. So I'm like, am I tripping? I'm gonna like make his tail kind of back here. Yeah, he has a little tail. I remember I think it was Pokemon Platinum. I've literally never ate at Arby's and never will. Man, I don't think you're missing much. I've had it, but it's been years. I've always been more of like I was a diehard Chick-fil-A guy, but they did something to the food. I can't eat it the way that I once would. I used to love to go to Chick-fil-A. This isn't an ad either, by the way. You can have all that. They slap me and make it, man. I might make something work. I used to go to Chick-fil-A like every day. Boy, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I would like leave school. I would go get my dog and I'd go get Chick-fil-A. It was like my routine. I can't eat there no more though, bro. I don't know why. I said the cookies besides the chicken. I don't know what they did, bro. I used to love to go to Chick-fil-A. And I'm not like one of the people where I'm like super. I am low-key picky. I ain't even gonna lie, but I used to love to go. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. Okay, eat 7 Popeyes biscuits, no drink. Or eat Arby's loose meat. Option C. Dude. I think that regardless of whether you pick option A, B, or C, it's almost like you've asked me if I want to die in 3 different ways. Basically, like I'm in a corner basically, and you basically are saying, bro, listen, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Bro, this blue is gonna drive me insane. It's really dry. My favorite thing about Chick-fil-A sandwich is the chicken. Yeah. This isn't an ad. There's nobody paying me, bro. I'm being real. Somebody's probably like, bro, I'm scrolling, I'm hearing Chick-fil-A, like this is garbage, it's brain rot. Nah, man, there's no advertisements. There's no sponsors. You ready to be automatically enlisted? Of course not. Of course not, man. Gee, that's not gonna work. You know, I think I'm gonna finally embrace y'all all calling me on the spectrum and being schizo and hey, bro, I got it all. It's usually always fried, but I got a couple funky nuggets. I think I'm finally ready to just embrace the crazy allegations. It's wearing suggestions, broski. Man, nah, I wouldn't take his suggestions. Bro, he hit me with the question of all questions if I was ready to be automatically enlisted. And I said, of course not. Of course not. I think that we're cooked. I'm not a guy. I'm getting drafted last. Bro, listen. I'm gonna figure out something. I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna figure something out, yo. I'm gonna figure something out. That's hey, bro, I don't care what gotta go down. Even if I gotta change teams, bro. I gotta go somewhere else. Hey, bro. Hey, man. And would you rather live in India or Pakistan? I don't even know enough about either of those countries. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess neither, bro. Change teams, bro. Hey, bro. You don't be judging me, man. It's hot. It's hot out here, man. It's hot out here. They gonna pull up and I'm gonna ask them, eat only Arby's, draft me, and don't take the hummus out. Yeah, they gonna pull up with the hummus just for you. They probably got like a crazy database or something with all of us in it, low key. They said, oh man, they're speculating on the possibility of, hey, that's crazy though. Regardless how, yeah, man, nah, not me. I'm not the chosen one, bro. He said, yo, how much for you to draw me? I don't be drawing people, Brody. I don't be drawing little people. Bro, y'all asking me these jigsaw questions. Would you rather lose your kneecaps or your elbows? Would you rather lose your legs or your arms? Would you rather only be able to yell? Or then bro said, how do you feel about, he didn't even give me like the option. He just said, how do you feel about automatically being drafted? Y'all going full jigsaw mode today. Full jigsaw mode. Rather live at the mouth of a volcano or the coldest place on Earth equivalent. Would you rather burn or would you rather freeze? I think I would rather freeze. Cause burning is terrible. Like have you ever like pressed your arm against like an iron or something? Or even like the stove? Burning is terrible. I would much rather be cold than be hot. Cold is not the best. I seen this video of this dude climbing, I think it was Mount Everest, and his hands had gotten frostbitten, and he was just so nonchalant about it. Like his hands, they were like withering away. They were withering away. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Nako. And yo, I say freeze, even though it sucks. It's just as bad. Watching his art puts me up from the world's trauma. Why do we have to bring it here? Bro, they asking the crazy questions. I don't know. 334. I don't know between the two. It's like you gonna just, I don't know. You just on hold. Would be nice. Yeah. I think you're cooked. Regardless. Man, those are some very interesting questions y'all hit me with. Would you rather lose all your limbs or eat a burger? I think that it depends on where the burger is from, chicken. I think it really depends on where the burger is from. Listen, I know the psychology of this chat, because the reason you didn't specify a burger is because you're gonna be like, well, it's from Arby's, or there has to be a catch. The question can never be that simple. The question, facts. Would you rather die? Would you rather die? They ain't giving me no leeway, no room. It's from Arby's, of course. Why can't it just be from like, I don't know, man, anywhere else? Maybe I just had a bad experience from Arby's. It's been years, man. Who knows? Maybe somebody is clearly keeping Arby's. I think that some of y'all might be like undercover Arby's fanatics or something. It's okay. I'm not judging you, bro. Because it wouldn't be difficult. So yeah, you're not really giving me too much leeway. You're not giving me too much space to maneuver or negotiate with, man. Would you rather eat human fecal matter or out of a dumpster at Arby's? You ask, that's even worse. It's like, would you rather drown or would you rather drown? You know what I mean? Accidentally doing a super sus thing in public or eat Arby's for lunch the rest of your days. Let me ask you something, Paul. Was it on camera? Because somebody could be like, oh, that's an AI. Or, oh, man, I have no recollection of that. Or is there some kind of, like, leeway? You say you are not judging. We are, by the way. Wait, what two superpowers are you choosing if you could choose two? You are not judging. We are, by the way. Yo, that's one of those questions. That's a setup question. That's a trap. So I could be like, oh well, I would want to be. Let me be able to teleport. I just want to be able to teleport. Like give me instant transmission. I don't even want to be a Super Saiyan. Just let me get instant transmission. I'm really gonna be everywhere and nowhere at once. Give me instant transmission. I mean, it'll get caught eventually, right? There's cameras everywhere now. Oh yeah, for sure. But listen, I could be like, well, that's an AI, or there gotta be like a mechanism for maneuvering out of that situation. There always is an escape. Me personally, invisibility and time. All right, bro. I know what kind of man you are, bro. Invisibility and time stopping. Why would you need that, bro? Would you rather own a Pikachu or die by Arceus? Is there a slim chance I could befriend the Arceus though? Hi, Yo, what's up, Zoe? The question of, I remember I watched the little videos back in the day of the playthroughs on the Pokemon games, I see people doing the little it was like the little, I think it was called like the Azor flute. And you can get Arceus in one of the games. No, you can't. So you cooked. Joker. Would you rather get caught by the Joker from the Batman Who Laughs or Bane? What kind of Bane am I fighting? Like, is Bane trying to is Bane angry at me, or is this just kind of like a casual, we just own the subway together? I see bro, but bro ain't really looking for me. Like I'm just like I'm a no-name NPC, right? Like I have no nothing, like no beef with Bane, right? Like as long as Bane ain't looking for me, bro, I think I'm taking Bane. It's a good night when I catch you on stream. You drop my favorite. So evolution line, yo, thank you. Bane is very mad. No, he could be angry, but like, is he angry at me? You know what I mean? Like, is this bloodlusted Bane? Like he's trying to come after me like I'm Batman or somebody. Like as long as bro he ain't really recognizing me, we cool. Like I need you to fully paint out this situation. Cause is there a chance of survival is what I'm asking you. Like, is there a remote chance for me to survive this ordeal? Because if not, that was elementary school. How long is... So he's basically... You took his girl in elementary and now he's mad. So that's like some Broly stuff. This man has been plotting on me for his whole life, training. Holding grudges for a lifetime. Okay. Here's how I would handle that. I would... You gotta do what Roderick said. You gotta deny, bro. If he asks if you so and so, you be like, I don't know. You gotta use the door method, bro. Every time you went outside, he watched. He implies since day one. Fight Goku or Vegeta. Goku would show mercy, so I'm fighting Goku every day. Vegeta might actually obliterate you. Vegeta will get upset that you're not that strong and probably obliterate you, low key. I don't know, but then again, Vegeta might spur you too. It just depends on when you catch Vegeta. Are you fighting like Vegeta after he's kind of like become accustomed to Earth, or are you fighting Vegeta that's still bloodlusted and he doesn't really show mercy? There's different stages of Vegeta, you know. Like is this Vegeta that's kind of fresh out of the Namek Force or the Frieza Force, or are we talking about Vegeta that's been on Earth and he knows a little, he's a little bit more merciful? I'm probably fighting Goku. Goku might rough you up a little bit, but he ain't gonna. Goku wouldn't just destroy you unless you just really did something that was just so crazy, so out of line, something that was just so bad. Namek Vegeta. So you probably gonna be cooked. I don't even know too much about Aang though, chicken. Every time he went outside, he watched and was scheming and plotting. You're done. I think I'll be alright. Bane on the other hand though, you know what I love about that question? You're giving me the illusion of choice. If some type of way you do put up a chance, Vegeta or Goku gonna jump in anyway. It's gonna be like a 1v2. They're gonna jump you. You realistically are probably gonna be cooked. Aang is so sweet. He's ice cream and sprinkles. I don't know if I trust that, man. You see, you saying dude is all cool and kind. I feel like that might be, you might get folded because of that. I would much rather not get folded. If it's within my control. He couldn't even kill the firebender. Yeah, I genuinely don't even know enough about Buddy. Hey, these characters are all right though. These characters are all right. I think that the questions are interesting. Okay, Goku's angry and Vegeta's angry too. But I mean, even in Goku's rage, he's still merciful. Vegeta, on the other hand, he would literally obliterate you. As long as I'm not fighting like Frieza or Broly. New and old Broly. You're cooked. It's like, who did you fight? All right, Unc. I know you see. What did you ask? Run it by me one more time. Vegeta's always mad, exactly. If you had to survive in the rainforest for 2 years, what do you bring in? Am I in like South American rainforest or Australia rainforest? That's a major question. Let me see what I'm working with here. Only 5 items in South America. Oh nah. Okay. 5 items. Go. A lighter. I would take a lighter. I'll take a tent. I'll take a water purifier. South America don't drop, bro. In Australia, yo, thank you, thank you for having mercy, bro. I don't think the Australian one is that much worse. I think that the only reason I know that there's like multiple regional ones is because I sat there and got one. I got like the South American rainforest mixed up with the Australian one. That's crazy. Spiders. So I'm saying you're cooked. We just had a tornado warning. You gotta take cover, Brody. You gotta take cover. I thought you was gonna say it was one of those alerts. Y'all be getting like the little like Amber alerts. It'll be like so and so has. They be thinking that we're like Batman or something. I wish I was Batman, low key, with the gadgets and all. That you in the rainforest and Berserk. Even Berserk, I'm not as well versed. I'm not as well versed in Berserk. Yeah, if I was Batman, I would immediately be on the Amber alerts. That's how they be hitting my phone. They'd be like, yeah, so and so. Let us know. Be moving like literally Bruce Wayne without the gadgets. You had somebody get murdered at the McDonald's. Waterproof lighter, tent, rifle, ammunition, and water purification device. Now, but like even if so, from my understanding, the rainforest is so crazy. I don't seen people say like some theories where people speculate that the rainforest is like man-made. Apparently, they've had what is it? They've used sound devices to, I believe, be able to somewhat peer under they can like peek under all the brush in some of the rainforest, and apparently there's like a lot of man-made structures and things. I think that the rainforest might be a garden. I can't prove it. I can't prove it here. That might just be some speculation. It is. I think it is too, low key. I think that the rainforest is a garden. I think it's man-made. There's like a lot of like human structure and lost civilizations in it and stuff. But say it depends on who you say that to. But I can see it. Like I think that's a real thing for real. There's a lot of evidence. And even with, I think there's something even with the soil. Like the soil is a perfect mixture of, it's very fertile. I think it's a garden. And a lot of the ancient civilizations, they're not as just primal as people be trying to act like they were. Once again, I can't prove it. Don't come for me. It's been created for thousands of years because humans, yeah. It's been a lot of like civilizations and things that have came and went. And yo, somebody said there was pyramids. There's pyramids all over the earth, bro. I mean, like the way that it was taught to us in school and the way that it's depicted, you would think there's only pyramids in Egypt or something, but no. The pyramids in Egypt, they're more grand, but I think there's other huge ones too. There's pyramids all over the place. I don't know why there's pyramids all over the place, but there's pyramids everywhere, man. See how you finna get the hummus for Unc? Oh, nah, facts. Yo, y'all better slow down, bro. I don't really think, we're not really like, I feel like we be keeping these combos a little more surface level. It would be different if I was genuinely dropping some real deal information. Like, I feel like we be kind of staying close to the surface with these. Like, I'm not really dropping nothing that's groundbreaking. It's just some National Geographic stuff. But the rainforest land is very rich. It's very rich, very fertile. It's a power system for free energy. I can see it. It's like an abundance of resources. It's rich in everything. It has everything that people would need. And what's so crazy is there's different ecosystems within. Like it has its own weather system. It's almost like a mountain range or something. You know how you get close to the peaks of the mountains and the weather, it acts differently. It's all crazy. It's almost like it's insane. And then there's all kinds of like crazy animals and bugs. Pyramids were built to flex on other countries. They were more advanced in the water in Antarctica. You asking me, you just snap. Best bed will be a shotgun, very close, but it's loud. It's loud. Every time you use it, you're gonna be telling everything in close proximity where you at. You're giving away your location. You said false? You're giving away your exact location. I'm at a point now, yo, where like nothing surprises me. I'm not writing anything off. Like I said, I can't prove none of this stuff. Actually, mathematics insane. Alignment where they're located. Yeah, they're precisely built. And then I've heard that whenever they were first discovered, quote unquote, they were perfectly coated in limestone, I think it was. And they were like perfectly symmetrical. Not only were the bricks laid down perfectly, but they were like perfectly, they were like literally perfectly built, perfectly aligned. And they were reflective. They were like mirrors. They were very sleek. I don't know why somebody, it's crazy. They align with the constellations. Which is kind of some stuff where, I mean, the whole idea of the ancient civilizations, not everything was just, I don't know, man. He said they all had the same concepts of the same God despite them being so far away from each other. I can imagine how cool it would be to see those old civilizations or civilians. But yeah, we try harder with levers and pulleys, and a lot of people dozens and tons. They were tough. Oh, man, I don't know what they had going on, but to perfectly assemble that back then, they were moving. They were moving different, man. But keep calling you Unc is hilarious. I don't know why they. Hey, it's just at this point it don't really faze me no more. I don't know why bro be saying Unc. It don't really faze me. It's just what comes with the exchange. I've come to terms that there's just a lot more that we don't know than what we do know. You know, like nobody has all the answers. You have to be insanely strong to lift limestone, even with levers and pulleys. Hey, hang on. Were the pyramids coated in limestone? Let me double check that. Were the pyramids coated in limestone? Coated in... Okay, yeah. The Great Pyramids of Giza were originally covered in a casing of polished white limestone. That's what I thought. That's what I knew. I was a bit worried. I was a bit unsure. But apparently they were like perfectly coated and they were extremely reflective. And they perfectly aligned with the constellations. They built these huge structures perfectly. And people still don't even know how they did it. Rapidly approaching Unc. Sensei Unc. Sensei Unc is crazy. But it's not the craziest that I've seen. So I'll let it slide for the one time. See, it's stuff... This stuff is crazy. I think this stuff is insane. I think stuff is definitely insane. We gonna have us like a National Geographic. We have us a National Geographic day one day. I might mess around and draw the pyramids one day. How would that even look? Sensei Gramps. Sensei Gramps is pushing no way. Even if the average was 6 foot, no way the average just. That's what I'm saying. Hey, listen, all that I know is that stuff don't make sense. But what regardless of if it makes sense or not, the structures still stand. They clearly were built by somebody or something. That's all that matters. I think what's crazy about the pyramids though is if they didn't exist, people would not if they ever were really. Like if we weren't able to look at them as they are, people would say they weren't even real. And then apparently there's a lot of chambers inside the pyramids that have never even been discovered since they were built. Like it's a lot of uncovered spots and all kind of stuff. Gramps. Let me focus up. Let me like get more centered. It's a lot of like little things that we might just really never know. And if we do know, who knows? We still around? Let me see. Let me shade in bro's beak. Garchomp is like a shark, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know if I would ever just go. It would have to be a crazy unfolding of events for me to end up in the rainforest. I won't ever say never. Why are the birds singing at 2:30 a.m. right after the tornado warning though? Man, the bird, they don't care about the tornado. They just want to sing their little hearts out. Man, you gotta let them be great, bro. They do not care about the tornado. They here strictly for the vibes. They're here for a good time, not a long time. Time to stretch the chords. They said you right. Facts. They said, look, you might as well go out with a bang, right? They can't really go hide nowhere. They in the element. They gotta sing for the tornado. Maybe if we make good music, it'll spare us. Out there on their Disney vibes, facts. They trying to sing the tornado away. It's sound. They're trying to ease the storm. I swear they got banned. But what up? Yo, what's up, man? Bro, they got you. What's good indubitably, man? What is good indubitably indeed? They got you, bro. They packed you up. They packed you up. Let me see. When did I start drawing this way? Well, I started drawing this way maybe like in 2024-ish. It's been on and off for years. It's been on and off-ish for a lot of years. But yeah, I kind of going back to our conversation with like a lot of things. I've kind of come to terms with. I think it's gonna be a lot more that we don't know. Do we think giants existed? I think so. I have no proof. Once again, this is all just speculative speculation. I seen this story from Mr. Ballin, and apparently it was a declassified military account, and it was like that they ran into the giant on the little mountain range, like some military guy got murdered. Yo, what's up, Justine? Or Justin, I'm sorry. I can't believe how detailed they used to make statues. People was locked in, bro. They were there a few guys hit 7 foot. Mr. Ballin was the same. Mr. Ballin go hard, man. But he was telling a story about the dudes that was up in the mountain range. They encountered a giant. I think that was a real declassified story. Once again, I mean, it's not experience for me. I've never experienced a giant. I've seen really tall people before. But nah, never quite like a giant necessarily. Prop 2020. I think that he still goes hard. It's cool just seeing the videos, you know what I mean? But yeah, in my personal day-to-day experience, that's nearly 8 feet tall. Yeah, I mean that's basically a giant, isn't it? In the Bible, no way. A couple of them, to be honest. So I'm saying, man, like, hey, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. I don't doubt anything, bro. Like I said before, somebody come out with some of the most groundbreaking information ever. It's things like rocks, like super huge creatures with the tail out in the wild. You can tell. I'm at a point now, man, where like there's not really too much you could drop on me. I'm like, but dang, I can't believe it. Nah, I can. I absolutely can. I can't remember his name, but I know this Pokemon. Yeah, he's like a little shark. It's like a little dragon shark. He's definitely generational though. If you can remember him. He's definitely generational. It's crazy, man. We having this speculative discussion. Meanwhile, some Pokemon being drawn. That's what's really going on. Garchomp, do you know how we found out your body's water percentage? I believe it was like, wasn't it like torture methods or something? Somebody told me. I want to say Vietnam, but I'm not for sure. I might be wrong. I'm not 100% positive on that. Or they like running torture experiments on people? Tartarian? No. I don't know really too much about it at all. But what I do know is that it challenges a lot of modern day beliefs and things. I don't know if I can get too much into it on here. I don't even know enough about it. Yo, we hitting all the places. We all gonna be on a watch list. I know you said you know how to Okay, unfair. I turn trash into usable metal. Yeah, it's over for you, boss. It's over. Y'all were talking about figuring out how to turn gasoline into. It's over. Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over. Unc, we need a history and theory channel in the Discord. Unc, we recycling. Yo, he said the president is flying you out tomorrow. Yeah, bro, it's over. I'd be like, yeah. Not like, nah, I really do. It's not that hard. He said, yo, we having these discussions. I gotta actually start like reading up on stuff again, bro. I know how to make gasoline out of fruit, some extract. Yeah. Hey, good luck, bro. Yo, by the way, I was paraphrasing. I'm the messenger, not the message origin. I like turtles. Facts. Yo, I like turtles too, bro. We gotta like switch it up. It's about that basketball game. Art and National Geographic. We gotta like mix in Unc B. Nah. Oh no, yo, you flying, bro. Bro, you might be you might want to sit down for this one, bro. If the president is flying you out, bro, you might. I don't know how I'm gonna break this to you. I don't know, man. What is the best thermostat temperature? I don't know. Terry already told me coming. Told him it was your idea. You know, I'm a simple guy. I really dabble in the simple things in life, and creating gasoline and anything that's innovation, anything involving innovation, anything I have no idea. You know, I've never heard of Tartaria. I've never heard of the rainforest. What about Charizard not being a dragon, or even the hummus? I've never even heard of the hummus either. I just want to clarify that I have. I need everybody here, if you get a question about a CA, say Unc did it. Oh, nah, y'all not about to do that to me. Oh, I learned these things from Buddy on TikTok. Oh, no, you didn't. This is an AI. This is a Genjutsu. We're talking about Pokemon right now. This is fantasy land. This is this is all purely speculation, a figment of your imagination. I was never here. I just know it was a crazy thing. Yo, the Charizard not being a dragon is still a strange decision. Unc did it. Unc teaching me how to make gas. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not. The last thing I'm gonna be doing, man, people that be trying to be innovative, they be coming after scientists, man. I barely passed my physics class. I'm not the right guy. I'm not the right guy indeed. If you use the Mega X form, the dragon. I know, but the Mega, they're not permanent. What about the missing number? Jason said I was recycling. You're not about to do that to me. Like, oh, Buddy was on TikTok telling me about creating gasoline. Oh, nah. Especially now when FBI open up. I like to believe they got bigger fish to fry. They're not tapped in over here. They're not worried about a dude on her. We're just yapping. We're just being tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists. He has oil. Yo, what do you mean by that, Evan? What you mean he got oil under his house? Like cheat, missing no. You talking about missing no? Missing no. I feel like I remember missing no, but I don't know too much about the Game Boy. I played Fire Red though. What about that dude that made grape that made grape soda out of plastic? Well, I never heard of him. I don't know, I have no recollection of oil, no gasoline oil, no powering oil. Definitely don't got no baby oil under my house, bro. No recollection. I believe it. Nah. There was never any oil, bro. Y'all trying to get me flagged by the little algorithm. They said they were talking about distributing oil. Did somebody say oil? I don't want the people pulling up on me, man. I got enough problems. People go crazy for oil, bro. People go crazy. that sounds crazy out of context. That sounds crazy. People go crazy for oil. Like, what are we saying here, man? What are we saying? Yeah, nah. So which hand would you rather lose? Okay, here we go with this again. Which eye would you rather lose, bro? Which eye would you rather lose, your right or your left? Give me your eyes. They're not, bro. They're not looking for me, chicken. They have much bigger fish to fry. They got dudes out here like hacking databases or something. You're talking about baby oil. Is that right, chat? All right, I can go. I can still drive. You losing your right Sharingan, bro. You got to make a donation. He's your strong Pokemon. Facts. Tell him. We're not gonna be pushing the envelope here. I think it's interesting though, people that be like, did you just teach us how to survive without the government? Bet you lose a leg and a finger, or an arm and an eye. An arm and a leg. It is. Leg and a finger. Wait. An arm and an eye. Maybe an arm and an eye, or a leg and a finger. Maybe if I had to choose, probably like a leg and a finger. I just give me like a little something to balance it out. A little something. I would much rather not lose anything though, to be honest. I would much rather not lose anything, you guys. You guys are very this or that or this. It's like suffer or suffer. I would much rather stay whole in this lifetime. I would much rather stay whole if you guys don't mind. If y'all want to donate y'all's limbs and start dissecting yourselves, more power to you, I suppose. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to stay whole. Pinky on your left hand. So if you had to lose one, yeah, Alien got the answer for you. He's willing to let go of his pinky. Bro just gave you the answer you were looking for. He shows up to the next live missing a finger. See, that's a. I figured something out at that point. I reattach it, bro. Like Uncut was a joke. Relax. I reattach it, bro. I'd like figure out a way. I sit there and like snap it back on the place or something. Like, yo, y'all know that dude from Resident Evil with the slime dude. I'd like put some of the solution on my hand and just like pop it back onto place. We're not going to the doctor. Throw it on ice. I would like snap it back on. I'd be like that dude from Resident Evil. He was made out of slime when the witches they kept pushing him to the brink of death. I would just pop it back on and I would just I would spray the solution on it. He had the magic juice. Protein, gang. Nah, I don't think that was protein. He had a healing serum or something. I don't know what bro was doing. He would get hit with stuff and he would just pop it back on the place. Where is the oil? No, there never was any oil, bro. There never was any oil. CIA. Even though you're making a cameo in the chat, man, there never was any oil. They were just playing. They were just joking. It's all speculation. Said head. Cranium. Bro, yeah, they here for you. Now they here for y'all. They have a special interest in y'all. If stuff were to really hit the fan, I just want to say we're all collectively in this together. Straight the numbers. CIA in my pen. Yeah, they pulling up full force. Full force is over. You're done. You're done. Get him gone. I'll go down for you, Unk. CIA's right now. You don't gotta go down, bro. Unk's Live is on the watch list now. You know, as much as we be joking, I have my doubts. They're not looking for us, bro. They're not looking for us and what we got going on. We got something very magical happening here. This is really like we really pushing the boundary with a serious drawing in these times. Of course, I meant that. Be keeping an eye on you. Stop. You got at least 2 agents watching right now. You know, yo, we live in a realm of like, I'm not writing anything off, man. Hey, I completely operate in a realm of nothing is impossible. I wouldn't say it's impossible. Nothing is ever completely impossible, bro. All of the possible timelines. If you could think it, there's like a timeline where it exists. You could think of it. So stop. Gotta protect. Nah, bro. You gotta stay whole. Stay together. You gotta stay together. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Misha. Gotta stay intact. One piece. Thank you for the army too, Misha. That look cool. I appreciate it too, username. Indubitably. Taking my time with my guy. He's a shark. He's a shark. Is that a Pokemon? No. No, it's not. Yo, what is that? Absolutely never. Me drawing Pokemon? No. It's a squirrel. No. Wildlife? Nature? Touching grass? A job? Nah. Absolutely not, bro. Tree? That's a Yu-Gi-Oh character? Nah. Sid. Nah, you talking about Buddy from Ice Age. Gotta be the best. Gotta be the blue eyes white dragon guy. He said, "Job, what is that?" Nah, that's where we sending you first, bro. We volunteering you as a tribute, kind of like the Hunger Games. You know they kept saying that in the Hunger Games movie with Katniss. We volunteering Chicken as tribute. Volunteer you, bro. He's playing, by the way, Gibble and Garchomp. I draw a lot of dragons. A lot of dragons. We need somebody to run surveys on. What do you mean by that? When you say you run a survey, I'm afraid I don't know what you mean by that. I thought it was Pokemon too. Yeah, man, not today. Not today. I'm a changed man. I don't really be drawing too many Pokemon no more. Where's Dragonite? That is a great question. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I got like a nice little backlog of stuff. I probably haven't edited through it yet. Who is he? He looks like Sid. What do you think about the Artemis 2 mission? I haven't really kept up with it, man, to be honest with you. It's cool, I guess. I mean, I don't really, you know. I don't really got too much to... You should draw Trainer Ash by Gibble. I don't really, you know, I don't got too much to say. Oh, I should have seen it, bro. I should have been looking out too, but I genuinely, I'm kind of like, the tail gives him away. You talking about Garchomp? I wanted to like really show his proportions. The last couple times that I drew him, I kind of like squeezed him weirdly onto the page. I've been trying to just take my time more with the shaping of everybody. Oh man, Pikachu. Pikachu is like a Hall of Fame psyop Pokemon. I swear for the longest he had a piece of his tail that was black. He would be trying to tell me that was never a thing. Who is that Pokemon? Every ad break was so peak. Hey. Who knows? You draw the same thing all the time? Not really. I've been kind of revisiting some of my older ideas though, to be honest, but no. Usually, I'll keep these kind of rotated to where it's not so much the same. I swear he did too. Like, I know he did as a matter of fact. They say it's the Mandela effect. Wait. Yeah, nah, it's like the Mandela effect. Your eyes are deceiving you. Your eyes are definitely deceiving you. Yo, thank you for the chili too, John. How do you do that? You gotta slow down. They look the same, but I love your work. Thank you. Your eyes are deceiving you. Hang on, bruh. See, y'all were asking me these questions, telling me y'all misremembered the Black Part Pikachu's tail. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Nah. Apparently that never existed, bro. I see it, right? Apparently that never existed. We're all just remembering it wrong. We're all just misremembering what the heck was going on. It was a figment of our imagination. A figment indeed it was of our imagination. It was. I do think I kind of want to do a Pikachu though. Almost. Y'all think, let me ask y'all something. Y'all want to see like a Pikachu on her, or do y'all want to see another little like baby dragon type? And if I were to do another dragon, who would y'all even want to see? Don't be generic either. Please say something like cool, somebody that we haven't seen. I don't think I want to do like another pseudo legendary, but just like another dragon. Somebody that's preferably around the same timeline, like it's the same time zone. Or the same generation. Pikachu would be tough. I was thinking Pikachu, but I'm kind of leaning more towards a dragon. I was thinking Pikachu. I gotta see. I don't want to be over. Dragonite is a pseudo dragon. I done drew Dragonite a couple times. I don't want to draw bro on here. I'm thinking like somebody that's like another dragon. I think Scyther is a bug. He's like a little. I don't know what bro is. He's something. He's a little green bug. Druddigan. Druddigan would be tough. Druddigan is a really cool. Druddigan would be tough. I think I'm leaning more towards Druddigan over Pikachu. Druddigan would be fire, honestly. Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl would be interesting. Druddigan is a really good. That's a really good suggestion. I like that one. I don't think I've done Druddigan in a minute either. I think Druddigan would be alright. Like just like a cool dragon that wouldn't take away from Garchomp, but he would match the aesthetic. Drugadon. Spelling wrong. I know what you was talking about though. Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is the older one. I'm a little bit in the know. Like it ain't just completely. Some of the stuff I'll be like remembering. Scizor. I did a page with the whole evolution with Scizor, and actually, at this point it's pretty old. But I drew Scizor and Scyther, and I drew them with like. It was like Kabutops, or however you say bro's name. It was him, and I drew a Genesect with him. It's an older page, but I remember that one. I definitely did that before. It's a little older. You might have to scroll back a little bit to see it. I definitely drew that though. That's like something I know that I definitely did, like definitively. How many anime over 10? No, not quite 10. Maybe like 5. But most, like a lot of it, I can't even remember. Like I seen a little bit of Tokyo Ghoul. I seen Death Note, Dragon Ball, Naruto. It was one where this dude, it was an anime I watched with this dude, and he had like this magic phone. I think that controlled time or something. It's been a long time. It's been a long. I don't even remember what it was called, bro. I don't even remember what. My mind is going blank on it, but I think it was a dude named like Kaneki, bro. Maybe Kaneki was from Tokyo. I don't even. Hey, it was one, man. It was one. Maybe Kaneki was from Tokyo Ghoul. I don't remember. It was all something. Phone that controls time. When it might have been that freaky anime. No, it wasn't nothing weird. It was like he had like a little flip phone. You could do Salamence. But I was trying to like stay from. I wanted to do something that wasn't so Kaneki is Ghoul. That's what I'm saying. Like it done been a minute. It was a dude. And he could control time with his phone. It wasn't nothing weird. There was no like, aha, I got you type of moments. There was genuinely a dude. And he could control space time with his phone. I can't tell you what the heck it was about, but I know that it wasn't that kind of anime. It wasn't like, what the freak are you watching, bro? It was a little bit. Kaneki was alright. You watch actual TV shows. I'm gonna be honest, Key, not really. Not anymore. I had a point where I would watch. The last show that I might have watched like some Nickelodeon shows or something with my younger brother. I dabbled in American Horror Story with my sister, but bro, at this point, that was like, what, like 10 years ago? 10 years ago is a stretch. Maybe several years ago. It done been a minute. it done been a nice little minute. Rats off to this guy. Yo, thank you too, man. I haven't really the most TV. I might have like watched a little bit of. I watched like a lot of like paranormal shows and stuff too. My people. Steins Gate. Spirited Away. I don't know what that is, chicken. Like one of my go-tos was watching a lot of like paranormal shows. I just looked it up. It's called Steins Gate. Nah, what I was what I was talking about, I don't know what it was called, but it definitely wasn't called no Steins Gate, bro. Definitely was not called Steins Gate. Steins Gate is crazy. Steins Gate is insane. Especially right now in today's time. What is that? What is that? Let's look it up. Yes, Steins Gate is crazy work, man. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Something's definitely going on. He said, apparently that's an anime where bro controls time on his phone. Nah, man, that's not what I'm talking about. The show was not called Steins Gate. I don't know what it was. Hey, bro, it wasn't that, though. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I for sure know it definitely was not called Steins Gate. Man. That's crazy timing. And what's your favorite flavor of ramen? Favorite flavor of ramen? Shrimp. Shrimp all day. Shrimp maybe beef, but shrimp is that's like the best flavor. If I had to choose, like we just going off bare bones, greatness, solid flavoring. You just it's alright. I think I like, this is gonna sound crazy, but I think I might like the shrimp flavor of the noodles more than I actually like eating shrimp. Yeah, it was off of like a flip phone. It was like one of them trap phones, man. He had like a magical. It was one of them little old flip phones, a trap phone. It was a dude and he can control time with his phone, but it wasn't nothing like what. It wasn't nothing weird. It was just genuinely. Pork shrimp used to be Oriental. It was genuinely. That's a solid flavor. It's a solid flavor. I ain't had it in a minute. But real ones already know what's up. That's a really solid flavor for sure. It's a really, really good one. Yeah, at first I was like hesitant on putting maybe this little Pokemon right here. But I'm leaning towards it. I think it might have been Future Diary. Future Diary sounds more it sounds familiar. I don't know, Future Diary is more likely than Steins Gate. Definitely wasn't watching Steins Gate, bro. I don't know if Steins Gate is just a little bit you know. Did I add soy sauce to your ramen or nah? Nah, I was basic with it, man. I wasn't doing that. I'm a simple guy. I just enjoy the rawness of it. It was probably Future Diary. Yeah, I think the Steins Gate is just kind of crazy. The timing is insane. The timing is definitely something remarkable. I wouldn't expect you to be like, hey, was it? That's just some crazy timing, you know. Up a sriracha, where you be switching it up, bro. I can't knock it. I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple guy. I'm using my red a little bit more for his face, but believe me, I'm a definitely go crazy with the blue too. I be getting some exotic ramen from like Japan and stuff. Hey, you said aged horribly. Facts. Yeah. See, you know, I work retail and stuff, and people will come up and ask about like, we have like a special Oriental section for our noodles and stuff too. People will be going crazy for like the flavors, more than what y'all realize. I've only really dabbled in like the basic noodle flavors. But people definitely love those flavors for sure. Going crazy. Got to get some noodles, man. Not even water with ramen. Draw like a bag of chips. You know, I did that. I did that at a point in time. It's a bit sharp, like Doritos. I had to slow down eating Doritos, bro. Eating Doritos, they're good, but it's kind of like eating blades sometimes. It's like eating blades, knives. Or I mean, I would argue that it's the equivalent of eating Popeyes biscuits with no beverage or no sauce. Just you basically consuming flint and steel. You ever like light another portal on Minecraft? You're basically igniting that in your system. Chili, my favorite top two. You should do an electric type after this. I don't think I want to put an electric one on here. I'm sticking more to dragons. More to the dragons. I feel like eating Popeyes biscuits with no beverage, no sauce is the equivalent of trying to like spark flint and steel inside of your mouth. If you can imagine what that's like. Crush ramen into little cubes, pour seasoning pack on it, and it's good. I'll be kind of going like I'll be like switching it up. I gotta like diversify my ramen consumption for sure. Maybe sooner than later. It's been a minute. It done been a minute, man. It done definitely been a minute for sure. Do Izuku. My kids love with the teriyaki sauce. It's like I might need to like lock in and like expand my ramen noodle flavor consumption. My ramen noodle flavor consumption. Top of the head make me think it was gonna be a Togepi. Oh, you talking about with the little? Nah, I'm drawing like a real deal dragon, bruh. This ain't quite a Togepi, but I see why you talking about like the little, the little like top like an egg. I know what you're saying. That's tough, but nah, he ain't quite Togepi. This is a dragon, a whole dragon. Oh, right, does schools always gas. It's definitely a little dragon. Let me see, bro. I'm gonna give him his little arm blades. His arm blades remind me of I think Green Goblin got these on his arms too. It's a couple of characters that got arm blades like these. Jordan just looks sharp and like jagged. Oh, he's a dragon. He ain't supposed to be smooth. I was gonna say yeah, he's a dragon, but bro, he do look sharp like Doritos or something. But yeah, I think that's what it was called, Future Diary. Druddigan is one of my favorite dragons. You know, I don't even think that I ever really used Druddigan, but I really like his design. He got like a cool design. They was really in their bag when they was designing the Gen 5 dragons. I don't know if I appreciated it as much as I do now. They was cooking. They was absolutely cooking with these dragons. They was going crazy. Zekrom should be next. Even Zekrom, I like the draw bro, but I don't think I'm gonna put him on here. I'm keeping this one more grounded than just like regular dragons. I've done Zekrom and Reshiram before. I think that I'm gonna have to come back to them though, because I gotta redeem the ones that I did. I like the ones that I did, but I want to do them again. I feel like I've gradually gotten a little bit sharper with some of these. I kind of like to like come back to them every now and then and see if I can build on what I've already done. But I won't never say never, though. Reshiram is better. I don't know, man. I like them both, bro. I like Kyurem, too. They're all really cool. I started with Reshiram, but Zekrom grew on me a lot. Zekrom grew on me a whole lot, bro. Zekrom is cold. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I could take them both, bro. Why choose in a world where you could have two? You know what I'm saying? Like, just take both the dragons, bro. Just literally, just take both the dragons. Like, you're not... Like, even if you got to trade with your bro, just go ahead and slide me the other dragon, man. Let me just be great. Right, they both cool facts. Just let me just be great and just have both the dragons. You like rock music? You know, I don't really listen to rock like that. But like, I don't just like, I'm not like against it. I'm kind of simple with it, man. Is that what you be listening to? I'm a simple guy, bro. I haven't really like came outside of that. My usual rotation, not yet. Rock country, my music. I know they both have like they're very it's a lot that's in both of the genres. Like it's a lot to get into. I've had a lot of people try to like show me different things, different genres, different. It's a lot of different vibes. One day you'll evolve to listen to music for real. I think that it's a part of just like the experience to just change, bro. It's just what comes with it. I just haven't really taken like the deep dive, you know, the deep dive of change. I'm drawing each of his shoe spikes. Bro, his stompers. I know country is like huge. So is it's a lot of other genres too. I'm gonna like make this blue a little bit. I wanna make this to where it's his hands don't blend in too much with his foot. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. I haven't really positioned where his other leg is gonna be. Dread again, indubitably. You already know. I had to have my guy on here somewhere. I was going for like a dragon aesthetic, and I had one of y'all recommend this one to me. I'll be sleeping on, bro. It's definitely cold. Like I was saying before, man, they was really cooking with just Gen 5, the dragons. They was really they was cooking. It's a lot of other cold dragons too from the other generations, but they was cooking for real. There's cooking and there's really like they was going exceptionally hard. You still in the Black by Pro Jam? Going exceptionally hard. My boy never gets appreciation. I think that he gets overshadowed. I mean, it's kind of like whenever he coexisted with the Yin and Yang dragons. He coexisted with a lot of the Yin and Yang dragons, so he might get overshadowed a little bit. He might get overshadowed just a little bit. I mean, it's okay because, like I said, he got like a little collection of people. Hydreigon is tough. Yeah, I like Hydreigon a lot too. He's actually one that I have been saving because I want to give him his own dedicated page. I think that I want to do the whole evolution line. Honestly, for this page right here, I made this page based around Garchomp. I just wanted to kind of throw Dreadigan into the mix as like the variety, you know. That way it wasn't too much of the same. But this page is more themed around Garchomp. I'll show off everything once I get done with this one. These past couple of nights I've been doing like stuff that's more grounded in Pokemon. He for sure goes hard. It is a bit weird seeing him without his wings and his tail. But I'm gonna definitely come back to doing all that soon. I got hit with two-step verification. He's only listening to rap, and I found music every genre to relate to me 30 years later. But that's the thing about music. Music is music, right? But there's so much to get into. And it's one of those things where regardless of how much you listen, there's always gonna be new stuff. It's gonna be stuff that is like under your nose forever. And you won't never really see it until you see it. Like you'll be looking at something and you won't even recognize what you're seeing until it might take you some time. I used to talk about on country, but I like it now. But I mean, ain't that funny how that works? Like you hate on it, but then once you really get into it, I don't know enough about country personally, but like I think it's an art form. You know what I'm saying? I think you just might not have understood it at first. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I done trashed some music. I haven't understood either, but you gotta train your ear, bro. Kind of how I be telling people to do when they like listening to Cardi. You gotta just train your ear for it. Yo, what's up, Sean? You gotta evolve your ears, bro. You gotta evolve your ears, and bro, how are you doing that? It's a lot of experimenting. You gotta keep drawing though. It's a lot of experimenting, and I'm drawing like a lot of Pokemon dragons. I'm drawing in my guy's his other claws. I think he definitely got a cool design. I'm gonna come back and do like a full theme page for sure with Hydreigon, and then the Yin and Yang dragons again too. It's a lot of Pokemon that I'm gonna do. I mean, the year is still young, right? Even I'm telling y'all now, you know, as much as I joke about GTA 6, I'll just kind of put this out there. But as we get closer to the fall again, I want to do something that's a little bit more. I want to do something like how I did last year, that's a little bit more like focused, more planned out. It's gonna be some fall stuff. I had a lot of people asking about Jack Skellington. I'm gonna come back to stuff I've already done, and I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more alive feeling. And cardiac and car's not the same category for me. How are you doing that? I would get mad in like the first 2 seconds. But like, the reason why I do this as much as I do is because for me, it centers my attention. And that's what I be trying to tell people. I don't think people be understanding me when I like put that out there. The reason I got into this was because it gave me something that I could, whenever I would be in school and stuff, I would always be doodling as it was. But me just throwing in the extra element of using my other hand, it like fully centers my attention into right now, what's in front of me, you know? Instead of being so off in a million different directions. That was like the allure. That was like what pulled me in. But it's one of those things where you can't really overthink it too much, because the moment that you do, that's when things start. That's whenever stuff might not make sense, or you might start getting sluggish with your movements. You learn from doing. That's been like my strategy. He said it's 5. Yo, thank you too, man. And he still looks courage. Like I said, I haven't given him his wings. I haven't given bro his wing set. That's what's gonna really bring this one together. His wings. He looks weird without his wings. Do I have a favorite drawing of my own? I have, like, you should listen to Snuff by Slipknot. So I have a lot of stuff that I've done, a lot of stuff that I haven't even posted publicly yet either. I've kind of like slowed up with my uploads, kind of just focusing more on the whole process. I mean, it's gonna be stuff that's coming though, for sure. Jack Skellington coming Halloween time, don't worry. Nah, man, I promised. I'm gonna tell you some people that I want to do that I have on my list. I'm not gonna promise them immediately, but I'm gonna definitely do them. Yo, somebody asked me what this was. I'm drawing some Pokemon designs right now. I've been drawing like a lot of like dragons from the Pokemon world, but this is something called a Drudigan. Just before I get too caught up in what I was about to say, I did a Coraline picture like about a week or so ago. It's that, and then it's also ain't you supposed to do Coraline. I did do Coraline Alien. I never publicly released it, even though for a while you earned a new file. Thank you. And I did do Coraline. What the thing with Coraline though is I never publicly released the page yet. It's a time lapse that's coming. I never got around to like putting that one out. I got like a nice little backlog of stuff that I'm gonna do. Thank you for the 70 roses too, Sean. Yeah, it's definitely done though, that Coraline one. I've been kind of like experimenting with my editing with a lot of my videos, but I just slowed up. I gotta like do like my voiceovers and stuff. Because usually I'll take these lives and I'll turn them into time lapses. That way it's not going forever. I get like a lot of people where they'll want to go back and just see stuff come together. And also for me, it's like it's a sense of gradual progression. It's like I might do it and it's not immediately gone. It's like slow, steady growth. It takes time, but it gives me like a sense of, I can at least feel like I'm learning as the time goes on. Learning and experimenting with the shapes of everything. Because everything is definitely shapes. I do like watching videos too. They're cool and watching them come together so quickly. And that's the cool thing about like, I've only just now started really dabbling with time lapses, I feel. I mean, it's probably been like maybe like about a year or so. But it's definitely, it's a journey, it's a progression. Even if it's like steady and over time. But thank you for the 70 roses again, Sean. I appreciate it indubitably. Are you worried you might get carpal tunnel? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know what that is. How you go? Is this all just off of core memory? No, I'll be looking at a lot of pictures for these. Looking at a lot of pictures. Supporting you. Thank you. For real. Carpool. Yeah, I'm saying carpool tunnel. I was like, hey, bro, I don't know it. Something right there. Carpool tunnel. I don't even know what that is, yo. Nah, what I don't know can't hurt me. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. Thank you for arguing me too, Anon. Same difference, it sounds the same. Yeah, I know. I think I know what you said. I don't know what that is. I gotta do some research. It's like something ain't right, bro. But hey, same. It's not the same, but it's close enough. I'll give you the credit. I'll give you the extra credit points, bro. I won't take it off your test. It's basically wrist pain. No, I'm not really that concerned about it. And if worst case scenario, if it happens, I will just maybe slow down, I guess, or just maybe like one night use one hand, the other one use the other. I'll figure out an alternative. And sometimes with some of these, I slow down a little bit too because sometimes I'll get like my joints will kind of start bothering me. But I really don't have issues too much, not now at least. I'll cross that bridge whenever I do though. I'll cross that bridge whenever I do. I come up with a solution. Sometimes I'll be kind of just thugging it out too. It is what it is. Just in the crib by Stone Temple Pilots. Glad to see you still drawing. Yo, man, thank you. It is what it is. Give me some more spikes. Yeah, see, I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole now, though. You mentioned carpal tunnel. You might have just jinxed me. Like, if I look this up, it's gonna be like, man, Google gonna be like, yeah, you're cooked. Carpal. I got like a million tabs open. What are we doing with the Digimon? Now, these ones definitely aren't Digimon. You trolling. Digimon is crazy. Carpal tunnel syndrome is a common painful condition caused by compression of the median nerve of the wrist, leading to numbness, tingling, and weakness in the hand and fingers. Symptoms often worsen at night or doing repetitive activities, commonly affecting the thumb, index, and middle fingers. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, hopefully not. When I'll cross that bridge. I'll cross that bridge if it ever happens. I'm gonna start. You know, you can do surgery on your wrist for copper tunnel. Yeah. I don't know. Magic carpal tunnel. Hey, bro, I'll be alright. Hopefully, and if not, it's plenty of other things in the equation. I'll like strengthen my wrist or something. I'll start doing like wrist push-ups. I start training like One Punch Man or something. Worst case scenario. I make my hands like really strong. I start telling y'all got soft hands. You got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. Y'all know what you said. Who's like another little dragon I can put on here? Who's like another little dragon? Somebody small. Actually, what are like some little dragon items that exist in the Pokemon world? What's the one guy, the green one? I'm not really a Digimon guy. These are Pokemon. These are definitely Pokemon designs. A Dragon Fang. With being an artist, I try to avoid popping knuckles to help prevent it. Yeah, it's already cooked. Dragon Scale. Dragon Fang. Dragon Fang. I think I know what that is. Dragon Fang. Dragon Energy. Yeah, let me see. Dragon Fang. Pokemon. Or Dragon Energy. That's from the cards, isn't it? Let me Dragon Fang Pokemon. I'm locked in, I'm focused. Maybe Dragon Fang. I'm a little bit, maybe down here will make the most sense, or over here. Maybe like right. I'm gonna draw the little Dragon Fang over here. What's the white silver dragon? Special energy. I'm gonna do a little something. Just bring my guy to life. Indubitably, indeed. Indubitably. Gotta do what the paper says to do. Let me make this kind of like a fang, literally. A literal dragon fang. The end of it needs to be somewhat sharp. like a real deal, like it came out of a dragon or something. Somebody's tooth got broken off. I'll do the little scale over here too. Dragon scale. Just some dragon items. To really kind of like bring this page more to life. Just really add more to. Zodia's still the tough one. I want this one to be a dragon scale. See, that's a rare card too. Yu-Gi-Oh's big one. I'm doing dragons, but I haven't really. Yu-Gi-Oh is a little bit outside of my realm of even knowing. I'm familiar with it as far as like knowing it's like another alternative. But I was more of a Pokemon guy. 22, growing up. This is the one I was introduced to. And it's easy to get like Exodia, still the rarest card set. Just layer this a little bit more. Now that this one is pretty together, I'm thinking I'm gonna leave this one as it is. I'm gonna add a couple more stray marks. Maybe filling Garchomp's ear a little bit more. I think Garchomp is a hammerhead shark. Charizard going Fire Blast at the background. He's saying a dragon will be dope. Well, I want this one to strictly be dragons. And I don't, honestly, I'm not gonna overdo the page. I've had some of these where I've like quite literally filled the page till it can't be filled anymore. Even though, no, I'm gonna leave it alone. I think I'm gonna call it though, man. I'm gonna leave this one as it is. I don't want to overdo it. I think I'm gonna call it. I will see y'all when I see y'all. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me for the duration of this live. Like I was saying before, man, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, and until next time, y'all have a good night. Indubitably.